Bye. You ready on your end, buddy?
Yep, I'm alive.
Excellent. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Into the Wildlands, session 112. Holy cow, I didn't think we were going to go this far, but we still are. We're kicking it. This is Miser Mark coming to you live from my new home in Peru, so in Tahito. Kind of interesting that hopefully my laptop does not blow up on me. I'm hearing all the fun noises and everything, so we're gonna play this off the cuff. Now, last we left off with the Fading Hearts. Last session, two of our members, Arizel and Mavis, went on a spiritual slash memory trip. Whose memory? Most likely from the book itself and its owners. They were guided, or at least aided, by some apparitional specters. And upon encountering the mechanical construct warrior that is likely Ed's right hand man, they also have more or less encountered the origin of what had happened to Ed himself, or at least the transformation from the former guardian Edward Matthias Solis into Ed Matthias Dominguez. And ironically, it all seemed to have been with the involvement with Syndra and Arizel's mutual enemy, Red Fox. So now, the party had been reunited through the strange connection of the book itself. And after Ronan, I do apologize, it's a different character. Mavis had put both the apparitional book and the regular or the original book together, and has not only been refused and reinfused and became whole, she got a message from the god of vigilance, Helm, who apparently is the one that oversees the guardians of the book. So for now, what are the players doing as Syndra and Mavis are looking at the books, getting their information, and well, everything's being recapped by our illustrious Fading Hearts.
Just a reminder, I think we were deciding to go after Shroud after all this.
Oh yes, I did forget about that part. There was a conversation with the party to go talk with Shroud.
Well, it's good to have everyone back, finally.
Did we get long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
You can attempt your drink again if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But not everyone go at once.
Sorry, I literally just got a phone call and I'm good now.
That's a pass. So 15th drink. So now I have resistance to radiant and psychic.
Oh, yep.
Jesus.
As you know, it is going to get higher.
Yeah. Yeah, the next one's 17. Or no, the next one's 15. I don't know where to put this though. Do I just put it in the sheets?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Glad everyone's at least back and just randomly popping out of nowhere. Oh my god. Why are those dice lagging so bad?
UI.
I guess so. I mean, we're still going after Shroud, I would hope, at least to talk to him like responsible people.
Yeah.
What's it, Tiernan? Considering the last thing that we were told that splitting souls and cutting hairs was probably the worst idea. Though I still need to test if the potion works, and that's going to be a whole other mess on the way there.
So is there anything important that you saw while in the book?
Well, we were on a bridge. We were on a bridge, like space, and it's a place I've been before when I was taken, and where I saw Akira jump off. Well, the one we know of now, but it's a place I keep returning to, like it's a place that actually exists.
Probably astral space, I would assume.
But I mean, does it all look like a weird space in a bridge, or because it's the exact bridge, it's the exact same location I keep going back to. Unless the book just made up a familiar place.
It could have, from memory, considering what it is. Do I remember a bridge miser when I jumped in the astral space at one time, or no? Now that I think about it.
You recall a different particular astral place, more like a seashore.
Okay. Trying to remember like the
Before
one
you
time I was...
ascend to the actual white void.
No, I'm not referring to that time. I'm referring when I went with the one funny dwarf into astral space. I didn't know if there was a bridge where I met the space hydra.
Ah, that one. Yes, you actually vaguely recall that there was a lot of floating land masses and
It could...
a bunch of
I'm
cult
sorry.
people worshipping.
It could have been a other landmass, but considering how many islands are comprised of the bridge, I wouldn't be surprised.
Also, could Syndra and Mavis roll me a D100?
Oh no.
I don't get it.
Babe, can you roll for me? That might be a bad. I know. Unless you want to come get the pizza.
I already rolled an 89, so what else could happen?
He rolled a 1.
I'm waiting
What did
for
I
it.
roll?
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
5.
Roll better!
Okay, so Syndra gets it first then. Hey Syndra, are you holding on to Nicholas the book?
He's in the satchel bag I'm holding. I don't know.
Okay.
Do I sense anything or?
I'm about to do something. I need to check on something quick.
And that's how we lost our bag of holding. I just hear a dice rolling, now I'm afraid.
He should be.
I usually am when DMs.
Syndra, for some reason, you hear Nicholas's voice in your head, as if it was a sending spell. I'm feeling particularly itchy inside.
First, Syndra closes her eyes as if, because the last time someone said I feel itchy inside, she knew it was syphilis, but then she remembers it's a book, and hopefully books don't get syphilis. So she'll reach into her bag and pull Nicholas out.
As
Okay.
you pull the book, as you do pull this book out, everyone does see that there's blood dripping out of Nicholas's book, or at least the book that is Nicholas.
I didn't
Looks
know
like it's your
books
book
can
sign of the
bleed.
month.
Oh my god.
So good morning, everyone.
Books usually leak like that.
Unless it's ink, no.
I've owned a lot of books, and no.
Sindri, you can roll me history or arcana.
He looks itchy.
I don't
Yes,
think
even the face actually looks a little bit uncomfortable.
It's a 21.
I knew knowledge was pain.
Recalling what you know, what Nicholas is supposed to represent, it's not uncommon for new things to be written into him if he was his original form in that particular manner.
Okay. So she'll open. What do I see, Miser?
You see a message in blood.
Well, that's a thing. How many more runes do we need to do?
Oh my god, that fucking lag. I'm turning off my 3D dice. So bad. Dice options.
Probably 2 or 3 others. I have never been quite able to keep my memories of the extent of Lady Defoe's collection of them.
So why exactly is your book leaking again?
Oh, mine just does the thing that hers does, just messier, apparently.
Say anything important?
Oh, just about merging books and things like that.
Anything more specific?
I need 3 more rune of the Elder Runes. Or 2. He's not sure.
Can I just read it?
So, I will say this now.
Leans over to...
Anyone that isn't Syndra that attempts to read that book or at least that message will need to roll me a intelligence saving throw.
God damn it.
Say that
The
again.
DC anyone that is not Syndra reading that message on Nicholas is going to have to roll me a intelligence saving throw.
Probably just be realistically me. Where am I?
Yes.
Blood everywhere.
Hold on. Where's my int? Yeah, it's not that bad. You know what? For shits and giggles, I'm gonna give myself guidance. Let me peg it real quick.
I just like to get mind fucked by books, so.
Well, guidance works for skill checks. You would probably
Oh yeah, it's a
need...
saving throw.
Save.
Yeah. I always forget that that's skill check, and that's fine. 20?
Okay, you pass. You're only
Oh.
going to take half of this. Unfortunately, Mavis will be taking the full brunt of it.
Huzzah!
As well, you're starting to tear up some blood. It is in the form of psychic damage.
Ew. Ew.
Ow.
Okay.
Oh, now
See,
she's
that-
leaking.
Technically, 2 of us are leaking.
Nicholas just goes, I am terribly sorry, but I do not have any control over what these messages would do to those who read it.
Fair
no.
enough.
But as to
That-
why it is appearing inside me when no one else is writing on me is confounding.
Miser, weird question.
Yes.
Have I ever heard of the Truth Throne before during cult meeting stuff?
You can roll me a history. It is a bit of a high DC, sadly.
I kind of figured it was. Give me a sec.
I will say
Hey!
this: you'll need it.
Go on.
It is a DC of 15.
I'll give myself some guidance for this because it's technically an ability check.
Yes, guidance will work for this.
Huzzah! Holy shit! Never mind.
Okay. I mean, you can scrape for more information.
What's the worst? You roll a 30.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, true.
Yeah, fish for that 30, buddy.
I'm not gonna roll a 4, but if I do. Well, it's taking its sweet ass time.
27. Okay. So, yes, Adaria, you had recalled that your Cult of the Stars had been looking for particular runes. As to what types, you are not 100% certain, but with the 27. Only I thought I was on the wrong screen. There. Roll me a d6.
Oh no. Hold on.
There's a reason.
I figured. There always is. 2.
Okay. So, you recall at least 2 runes that your cult was looking for. The one which is in the book itself, the true rune of the Devourer. And another rune which, ironically, is something that you've experienced, the Void.
Oh. Well, at the very least, considering this, and she kind of points at the Truth Throne, I at least have some idea of it due to Fun Cult Mondays. One of the runes we actually have, thankfully, something called the Rune of the Devourer. And the other one, which is missing, at least I haven't seen yet, is the Rune of the Void? I don't know how we're getting our hands on that, unless you want to go to the actual ass end of time.
I might have a way.
Well, either way. Last bit about the Truth Throne is interesting at the very least. I don't know much about the Tablets of Destiny. Sound exciting, at the very least.
Who's the shadiest dealer in the outpost?
I think that would be for the party to answer that.
That's what I'm asking them. Yeah, I'm asking the party.
Technically, at this point, I think it's Syndra, but
I was gonna say, most of the people here are pretty chill. Outside of
Syndra,
maybe some like point.
would you?
So the moment Shub asked that, Adori just points at Syndra. Huh?
Syndra,
Syndra
do you
points
know
at
anybody or have any contacts that could get me soul larva?
A fucking what?
What?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Do I look like a devil?
You
Or
know someone
fiend?
that deals with devils.
To be fair,
Yeah,
Hey,
you are the closest person that I'd know who would know where to find some.
Uh, I mean, with the right stuff, if I had the right spell, we could call one up. Probably get something.
do we really have to make a deal with one?
I'd rather not.
That's what I thought.
Maybe I'll ask Deneb if she's got some laying around.
Yes,
know,
probably be the better idea.
Yeah.
The worst thing is, I feel like she would.
No, she probably does. I mean, it's currency, right? And
Did she literally have devils walking around her shop?
Well, no.
You also recall that she has a very tight grip hold of order and shop.
Oh, I'm aware, but that doesn't change what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
is Deneb has she set up shop yet?
She's on her way to Nzato.
Ah,
Yes, to drop off other refugees over there.
yeah.
Try leaving a message in the pumpkin. Maybe she'll get back to you in about 3 to 4 business days.
Maybe I'll just scream into the bag of holding she gave me to, to give her the treasure. Or maybe I'll put a note in it.
That might actually be a better option. Or you could sign a gold coin and have it yell very loud.
I need paper and a pen.
Do you know how to write,
Susie.
actually?
Yes.
Okay.
The half elf Susie kind of looks at you, Shub, who's very confused as I'm just gonna roll this d20, see if she actually heard all what you were saying out loud. Yes, she heard.
Oh,
She looks in the
God.
direction of first to Syndra, then to Tyrion for confirmation.
Syndra's doing that thing where she's rubbing the bridge of her nose. You know, she's taking the glasses off, and it's just like, why?
This is what we deal with on the day-to-day.
Then she'll just quietly give Shub a pen and ink.
Okay, I'm going to send what I write on it to you, Miser, on Discord.
Sure, you can put it into the pumpkin creature as the quote unquote bag of holding.
Okay.
Well, outside of visiting space and apparently other fun times, it was quite enjoyable over here. I told Ed off. Apparently, Tannen told Ed that he found out that Ed can fuck himself, quite literally. And something something Syndra Ed. The last one is
Come here,
actually funny.
pumpkin. I'm gonna jam it in his mouth.
That never gets less disturbing every time I see it.
Good boy.
Yeah, doesn't get less disturbing, but I can't stop watching it.
Hey, Shub, roll me a d100.
I
Yep.
don't know. I guess
Whoa, everything's changed.
Too shy of me.
All right, I'll get back to you on that later.
Okay.
Just writing that quickly down. As this
Cub DM.
happens, That's why I had to deal 100 to see how that message is received.
Can't believe the first ever DM was sent through Pumpkin Vor.
I need to speak to the chef again.
Oh my god.
No.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not bad this time.
With you, it
Galamek's head kind
always
of
is.
Galamek's head just kind of pops right through the wall, or rather, it kind of bursts through said wall.
Who is your meat guy? Where do you get your creatures? Do you find them yourself, or does someone deliver them to you?
Both.
Who is your guy or girl?
He pauses. This is actually him having to roll the thing to remember.
And I'm quite curious who the fuck sends a Medusa bull. Actually, I might have an idea, considering last time we were sold the fucking cockatrice.
Intelligence.
Hell
What
yeah.
else he has? Oh. He pauses, really thinks hard on it. You kind of see the steam coming out of his ears. Oh, yes. Someone from the Dario family.
Where do you usually meet with them?
Pauses. Again, thinks again. I don't know. They usually come here, deliver food, have emblem, then poof.
Okay, this is to us, the party. How do I talk to this family? Who's their contact in the outpost? I'm not making deals, don't worry.
Well, considering that that's Dario, we would know is a bloodstone, right?
No, he's from another family.
Okay.
They were basically the ones that were watching your raptors.
Oh, okay. Don't look at me. This seems more of a Syndra probably talked to him while I was calling the existence of forever.
Syndra, who's the... How do I talk to this family?
This last time I spoke to them was in Nensado.
You think they'd have any contacts here?
I don't know.
I
I
hope
did
not.
suddenly have a thing about the soul grubs, which I completely forgot about because I try not to think about the fact of it all.
Aren't soul grubs just like a bastardized form of demonic rot grubs?
Okay, now I'm less interested in knowing the fact that I know the fact.
Would my dad's memory know of anybody close to that family? Because he dealt with...
No.
Oh, okay.
The only ones that dealt with the Dario family were those that had the raptors and left them behind. Your Kermit did not quite have that introduction. It was, if I remember correctly on my notes, mostly Tyrannin and Syndra.
Yeah, because I was in literal space.
This was the individual you dealt with.
That's like the... Is there a black market in this outpost?
One, if there
Looking at it,
Sorry, what was that?
kind of looking at it, as far as I can tell.
You or here?
Yeah, she kind of motions to the whole bar.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm surprised you don't know, but your father would have known, considering Bermudia.
Yeah, that's a good point. Miser, do I have any memories of a black market here? Or any, like, shady traders?
As far as you know, from Kermit's, your father's memories, no, there was no shady dealing spots. Shady individuals, One or two, but you wouldn't really consider them merchants. Just shady overall. An old
I have to go
granny,
find
a
shady
guy
people.
I'd start looking
I'm
under
going on
trees
a-
then.
I'm going on an adventure in this outpost to find someone shady.
Oh, bloody hell.
Should we be worried? Because we're leaving in literally about a day. Or less than
Somebody
that.
go after him, please.
So, Arizel and Mavis, since you guys have, actually also Adaria, since you guys have the highest passive perception, can you please roll me a perception?
Dear God. God bless Dario. He looks like a He looks like a Twilight version of a werewolf. Where's my perception? Yep, already have my sheet. I don't know if I like this new UI or not, because this is lagging a lot harder.
Like that. How is my passive so high? Did I mess something up, or
No,
like?
our rangers just have high passive wisdom.
You
also, I rolled like shit.
have crazy wisdom, and also I think you have.
Oh,
Which
I
gives
mean,
you
I'm fine
another...
with it, but every time I look at it, I think it's wrong.
No, if your base wisdom's high enough, then
So,
Okay.
unfortunately, the only one that managed to succeed was Arizel.
And it's funny because I don't have like the highest passive perception. Like mine's 12.
I was gonna
Mine is
say
higher than Ari's.
So why am I seeing a...
you might be thinking of that might be armor class miser.
Oh, it is. Oh, well. I'll
I was
roll
gonna
with
say
it,
technically
considering this...
Mavis and I do have high passive because mine's 20.
Yes.
Mine's 17, so I know mine's higher than Ari.
Mine's 11.
Oh, so you know what? Syndra, you can also roll me a perception. It's high enough to...
Darren has bad peripheral vision. It's because his eyes are facing forward.
Nope, I'm looking at my bleeding book.
Okay, so Arizel, for the briefest of moments, you could have sworn you saw something was moving after Shub.
Did I recognize anything about her? Like, was it just like a shadow, or was there any defining features?
More like a... You know, the best way I can make it a comparison is if you look at a mirage or a heat wave, like the bending of light.
Okay.
The best you can also get is that it's about the same height, or at least roughly a little taller than your friend Shmi.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just point behind Shrub like, is someone behind you?
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone?
Yeah,
Brother?
like he probably walked out, like you probably saw that. I'm
Oh, I
assuming
didn't
you saw
even
that
notice
figure.
that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine, you're fine.
Yeah, we wandered off.
Well, how dare you?
Boys
Okay.
trip. Boys trip.
I'll just keep it in mind then.
You could
You're
inform the
alright,
others.
Ari. Yeah. You're alright. You're pointing randomly at somewhere where Shop was.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thought I saw something, but no, I'm good.
You know that in a situation where we're literally having to worry about mechanical rats, probably a situation we should be worried about.
I mean, Tiernan there, the worst that happens is that they just get stabbed like twice, and then Tiernan kills them all.
Or someone says something stupid.
Tiernan usually does, but I don't think he's stupid enough to divulge information that we need. I would hope.
Well, I'm not leaving that to chance. Excuse me, folks. Anna, Ari, and Syndra will go out after them because it's like, nope, not doing this shit.
Oh, Ari, I needed to talk to you about something then as well.
Okay. Do you want to talk here? Do we want to go somewhere else?
So, this may be weird.
Here it is. Okay.
I may need you to talk to your god. Or your... How do I put this?
My god. You mean the primal that I have been now paired with?
Correct.
As a
I
champion?
need you to talk to them because I need some of their blood for what I'm about to do.
What do you need his blood for?
So I was going to fill you in when you got back because I was talking to Cinder about this. But I recently got a hold of a few potions that Lady... Oh god, what was her name before she passed? My brain's derping, miser.
It starts with a Z. Swear to
Yeah.
God.
It's been a minute. What's the name
Yes,
of
it has.
what's the name of Zarnbol's mother? Or
Yabala?
technical Yabala, thank you.
Yabala.
Yep, there we go. I'm like, I know. It's there. Can't remember.
Well, considering what Yabala had told me when I had first visited, and now that I had asked Iron Ball the same question, I now have the ingredients for the potion, but currently, I'm looking at... How do I put this? Fusing with the remains of what's left of my old self, and she points at her necklace, considering... Ed came to me and told me that he was the one that split us up in the first place because my older self had asked to. Don't know why.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We're going after my primal to get blood. So
No,
you
you
can
can
make a potion. Not
You
go
can
after
call
him,
him-
but like ask him, be like, hey, do you mind if we just like do a little prick and take a little bit of blood?
I mean, it's either that
Okay.
or I ask the pixie in the shield, and I don't think she really cares.
I'm sure she
I would
wouldn't.
say she's gonna be.
I would
I
care,
would say
but
she'd be very. She's gonna be very uncooperative.
Yeah, especially since the last thing they shot out was a Fuck, what'd they shoot out last time? I remember because I had asked them and then literally shot out something to say, like, no, fuck off.
They gave you an empty vial.
No, not that. They sent out like Oh, they sent out the fucking shrub to tell me no.
Oh yes,
As it's
they
familiar.
threw the awakened moss. Yes.
His
Cool.
mom said no. But she's kind of uncooperative, and trust me, if anything, I just really need to test this in case we need it for future use of soul binding, and I want to even make sure it can even work. I also need Shub to spit in it, but he's kind of gone at the moment.
I think I actually did give you my
a vial of
spit or
his
blood.
spit.
Yeah, I think I did give you last time.
Okay, well, I don't have it because I didn't remember, but I did remember we talked about it.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure you, like, I think you literally were just like, hey, spit in this. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Never mind, I forgot I had this, as she pulls out, like, what looks like probably necromantic spit.
Ooh.
Well, that's what happens when you start dealing with far realm shit.
Well, I can certainly try. I cannot promise anything, but I can try.
I also would like to point out, this is very dangerous considering that I would be fusing back with my old self to who she was.
Mm. Okay. I'm less inclined to tell him to come on out and we can do this.
I'm surprised you're actually willing to help me with something this dumb rather than just saying no.
If I learned anything with being here in this group and with all of you, it's... I couldn't stop you even if I tried hard enough.
True, I would have probably found another primal to
You
grab
really
me
would have. You really would have. You would have gone out of your way to put yourself in danger, and then take another primal's blood. So yes, this is probably the safest way, and I'm not going to be able to stop you because you'll do it anyways.
Yeah. Mavis, while we're doing this, you might want to go help Tiernan and Syndra just in case. Because God knows something dumb is going to happen. Unless she's not here and then disappeared and we're talking to the wooden Mavis that usually
It usually
gets left
pops up.
behind when...
Yeah, that's me.
Is it
I don't
actual
know
Mavis
why.
or the wooden dummy Mavis?
Oh
Real
fuck.
life. I don't know why. I just picture like that fucking that generic ninja meme where it's just those logs are just there with like a fucking tag on it.
I just feel like it's one of those stuffed like doll things, those like practice dummies that has the face of that has
Oh
like a
yeah,
little picture of Mavis on it. But
it's like tacked into the face, but it's not actually her.
yes,
Oh, never mind. She's gone.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. Um. Well, I guess it's a matter of going out and calling for him. Hopefully, we'll see though.
I really don't want to chase after Shub at this point. But I feel like Tannin, Shub, and Syndra can handle the situation. And maybe Mavis, if she ever wakes up from whatever wooden coma she's in.
Yes, I think that doing this with you right now will prevent you from doing something even more stupid. So yes, I will stick with you and figure this shit out.
Alright, well, I already have a potion and brewing stand kind of set up in my
Son of a
room.
bitch. Of course you do. You
I got
always.
bored! I only slept
You
for 4
got
hours. I
bored.
needed something to do with the other 4.
What? Okay.
okay.
Well,
Come into my office. It just goes to her
come
room.
into my house. Already got shit ready to go.
I imagine like she could like
Wait.
push 2 of the beds together and just made enough space like to start having like a small brewing stand. Like it's very rudimentary.
Yeah. Okay, there we are. Okay. I'm like, where the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, it's the ones with the keys on them. Because I always assume those are the rooms we have.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Give me a second, just changing maps since team Tyrion, Syndra, and Shub are.
Good luck, boys.
Yep, I'm just trying to. The new UI is a little bit rough with me too.
Yeah, it's lagging like really bad.
I need to.
Fine for me.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues yet either. Just took a little getting used to see where everything was, but other than that,
And for
it's
some
fine.
reason, it was lagging the 3D dice. Like everything else was fine, but like when the 3D dice came on, it just lagged.
What browser are you using?
Chrome. I don't think it's a Chrome issue. I think it
Yeah,
might
yeah.
be my computer's
I'm using
old.
Chrome too.
So, I mean, I'm using Firefox and it's fine.
Yep, same here. Firefox.
I usually use Internet Explorer actually.
You're
Ew.
I'm
filthy.
using both, but
Are
that's
you
only because
okay?
I gotta when I do stream.
Yeah,
Who
I'm
hurt you? You also you also have to think though, like I'm pretty sure Miser and I have like the shittiest PCs comparable to everyone else.
I'm using my laptop at the moment.
Exactly.
I
I'm waiting
used to use my laptop.
I'm waiting for this thing to blow up on me.
New UI has blown up Miser's computer.
Yeah, like I was saying,
Yes.
I think it's easier for us to find a fiend than a celestial. So we're gonna go find some fiends so I can eat them.
But those are still plain out creatures. You need something that's more.
You need an aboleth or an aberration or
But last time I ate one of the
Beholder or-
little hell beasts. I got these tendrils.
He eats so many things. What did he eat?
I don't know.
It was in the battle with the big cat.
Extra.
I remember all those devil things were helping the him.
Okay, yes, I do remember that. He was a devil and he did have
Well, he had all those little things running around, and I ate one of them, and got its blood in me, and then now I'm able to use these tendrils. So I think that I need to eat more fiends.
I'm not sure how I feel about this plan.
It's gonna make me stronger. I'm just trying to get in touch with an animal dealer of some kind.
Here we go. So, as you're talking, saying you're not even hiding this, are you? You're saying this out loud.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Would we ever?
Well, he was.
It's the three most bold
Yeah.
people in the campaign.
I was gonna say, Cinder at least has some tact. The other two don't.
So you do hear a very familiar voice, and it just goes, well, usually those looking for the black market don't usually speak about the black market in public.
Well, we
Yeah.
do.
Literally just stepping out as if bleeding out of existence.
Have you
Varpal.
ever heard us to be normal?
In truth consideration, no. Which is why Lady Via had requested that I keep an eye on you in case you were in need of aid on things that are not of the political manner.
Perfect.
Also, the creature that you are referring to from the explanation, you are likely referring to the Yugoloth Wars.
Sure. Cinder, what is that?
It's from the abyss. Terrible little thing.
More specifically, they're from Gehenna, the outer planes.
Well, I need a creature from there. Preferably something that I can kill. So live.
Perhaps the blood pits in the fighting pits in Menzato that I've heard about might be to your accommodation. As for getting you the specific type of creatures, you'll have to speak to the Dario family.
And how do I speak to them?
They're in Auto, so go there.
Oh, yes. We are not going there anytime soon. Are we?
Actually, have we actually decided where the bloody hell we're going?
I don't know. Usually I say something, you all call me stupid. One of you guys decided to skip my step of the process. I have no idea.
Last we said we're going to see Shroud down south because we had to also deal with a primal down there as well. That was near the mermaid area. That was like 2 months ago.
Was.
Was.
Right, we're headed south.
I've heard rumors of the south, something about mermaids, harpies, and looks over to Syndra as if for extra clarification. Foxes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's go kill some shit.
Isn't
Very
the
well.
foxes, they are like in hand with the cult right now, right?
Think so.
That is also confusing to me, as I have seen that they were killing each other as well as aiding each other. I cannot help you on that.
Well, then, yeah, I'm sure we'll run into the cult who's summoning these beasts anyway.
Oh yeah, then you could just eat a cultist. Oh, eat the guy who doesn't like his head. Eat that guy.
Oh, fuck. What's his name?
I don't know.
David?
Jeffrey.
Frank?
Bend me over.
Well, thank you. I can't remember this guy's name. Cinder, what's his name?
Varpal.
Thank you, Varpal. And if you find out any contacts where we're in the direction we're going, let me know.
I will let Bermadir and his ilk know.
Send word.
He snaps his fingers. Done. You should get a messenger soon from them.
Oh, cool. Is there anything else we need to do out here?
You were looking for the black markets.
Oh, yes.
I'll throw it by.
Why is there a market in a barrel?
You ask for it. Of all the shit we've seen, you think it's going to be that big of a deal?
He walks up to what looks to be simply a wall. And then, with a rapid series of knocks, you all do hear a click noise. Nothing seems to happen. He just proceeds to go into the wall.
Whoa.
I will boldly try to follow him.
I'm running headfirst into the wall.
Shit.
I can't-
Okay. So, first things first, procedure of sequence. Turn in as soon as you step in. You feel a bit of a slight chill, damp air, and stairs leading downward. Now you need to make a dexterity saving throw as you hear Shub moving towards you at full speed.
Everybody supersonic racing.
16?
More than enough. You just quickly sidestep, and Shub, you are just flying forward into the depths of nice damp air, but the stairs are very steep going downward.
Good thing.
Yeah.
You may remember us from the parlor or from several years ago. That's right. We're back.
Goes down a very long spiral flight of stairs.
This actually wasn't active court from back in the day.
Very shoddy looking houses and
Well, I mean, there's sometimes things that dressed up.
one could say
Something like that. Yes, a little more.
collection of things.
Last time, you felt a little. I did feel a little something.
Black market.
Good lord.
Sindra, this is like your favorite thing ever.
Not quite. It is a private import for the Dario family.
Whoa. Private import for the Dario family. Kieran, this is your favorite thing ever.
Oh my god.
I don't know who the Darios are.
They're the ones
but-
who took care of our raptors in Inzado.
Creatures.
Yeah. As Barkle keeps going on ahead, you start hearing him actually do a very disturbing monotone whistle. And could you three roll me a D100?
Boy, we're rolling the 87s today.
Yeah, that's my second 87.
I rolled a 45
roll.
Harley and I rolled a 46 for myself.
Yep. So, first things comes to first, you do smell the relaxing sense of something like drugs, but also the smell of various types of food items and the heavy musk of animals, various types. I'm not going to even populate this map because it's going to probably crash my computer.
Hell yeah.
You do see some familiar faces.
But we are. We're extremely fucking happy your bag's still.
You do see this individual.
What does he look?
He looks shady.
Shrub, I don't think people particularly like that, being called that.
He's the perfect level of shady.
There's just like a small shadow like looming over him as a tree.
Do we know him?
Looks familiar. Do I remember him, Miser?
Not quite. Someone else would. Unfortunately, that person's not with you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Call him.
And the individual looks very confused. As first, it seems like he was expecting Varpal, but then he sees the rest of you. Looks at Varpal, looks at all of you, looks back to Varpal. And I was expecting you when I heard that disgusting monotone tune. Can't you at least be a little bit more cheerful? Looks at the three of you. First to Shub. Looks at Tyrion. I know you. Then looks to Syndra. I definitely know you. Last we met was back in Manzado. Sort of. Your second mate? Spoke with us. Somewhat. Before she witnessed a particular dumbass get his kneecaps capped. Anyway. I suppose proper introductions are accountable? So, I am Jasper Viper Eye Dario, though most of them would just call me Jasper or Viper Eye. I tend to keep my family name quiet for the most part. He looks over
Syndra.
to Varpal.
Syndra, he's got a shady nickname. He's perfect.
Yes, he is. Just this is Shub.
Yeah, I see he's You're not a merman.
We're
What
not
about the
sure.
exotic look?
Don't think
What?
too hard about it.
I am a grung.
You're a bit leaner and taller than a grung that I know.
I'm a special
Plus, you
grung.
got those weird tentacles on you.
Seriously, don't put too much thought into it. It's
Action.
one of those
Melt your-
eldritch things. You know, out of the planes.
Right.
I tried to put me
So
in a coma for a week.
I'm gonna put that on a note. Varpal, why did you bring these people here? They're way too hot for me to handle. Varpal, being very unflappable as he usually is, just has the most blank stare towards Jasper. They were requesting for particular import and items, mostly of the animal and consumption kind. He looks at all of you. Look especially at Shub, and then to Syndra. Just so you know, our business is legit. We handle wartime enemies, creatures, animals, that kind of thing back in the Sword Coast. But like I said, all of it is usually legit. It's just that some people seem to get a little upset when we're taking prisoners of war, particularly decorated ones, off to be fully ransomed to their countries and all that stuff. As for animals, we make sure that they're not too intelligent or considered sentient. If they start speaking syllables, we leave them alone. Now we're in a new land here, this new world, I think. New frontier, the rules kind of get a little sketchy, and we've certainly been competing. I won't say competing, we're literally at war with the criminal organization Red Fox. They want to try and muscle in on our business and do all the unscrupulous things of grabbing anything that is merchandisable, at least in their eyes, including, well, anything that is not nailed into the ground. And likely, if they do get the chance, they'll probably take the item nailed to the ground and all.
I've seen them do it.
Certain you have, considering the stuff you guys had done in Stormforge. News had reached that pretty well in Manzado. Also, I heard some disturbing news about Rashakan. You guys weren't behind that, were you?
No,
Technically, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actual overthrowing fate. Yeah, no, we had nothing to do with. That was entirely a very large red dragon and another dragonic thing, and no, we actually had nothing to do with that part.
Even I'm surprised on that
I
one.
mean, Nicholas, which was of course found to be working with Red Fox. That I will take credit for that one.
Was that the giant cat guy?
Yes.
Yeah, we bitch smacked him.
Then go roll the 5-2. Varble just speaks in a very calm, monotone manner as he usually is. They were not the direct cause of Rashakan's implosion. They were just a fuse that was set for a trigger. Red Fox and Nicholas, as well as the cult, yellow cult, whatever they are, were more instrumental in the dismantling and destruction of Rashakan by luring in gigantic monsters that were beyond our capabilities of handling. Jasper's kind of looking a little unbelieving to all of you, but he's definitely looking more at Varpal. Right, well, if you're gonna ask me for any information about giant monsters, I got nothing. The biggest thing I had to deal with was the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and that's because I made a lot of trips to Choked. I'm seeing some weird-ass things in this land, and I'm still trying to categorize the most of them.
It does get weird trying to figure out sentience on some of them.
Yeah, so he sits back on his chair. I suppose we are in business. At least what the heck you're looking for. Looks over to Shub. And I suspect you are trying to eat things.
Yes.
Are you a friend of Belmac?
Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty close.
He looks to the other two, Syndra, then to Tiernan.
I feel like friend is a strained version of their relationship.
We know each other.
See, that's more like it.
Right, just don't go stealing his stuff, okay? Trust me. I've seen him, I seen him hit a T-Rex with a frying pan, and I actually never thought I would see a T-Rex flinch from that.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
And he hit him with a frying pan too.
Alright, as long as, well, he always pays good money, even though he doesn't even remember me. Alright. So what sort of exotic meat are you looking for? Or animals, I guess.
It needs to be alive, so not meat, but animal. And Vorpal, what am I looking for? You clearly know what I'm looking for. I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Varble just kind of looking right at you. I honestly do not know what you're looking for. I just recognize the creature you devoured because it was in Rashakan far longer than your visit.
I need something like that.
So you're looking for Yugoloth.
Well, something akin to it.
Outer plane beings?
Yeah. Or creature.
Syndra, you, actually, let me see. All three of you can roll me a passive roll me a perception or insight. One of the two.
Just a second.
Such a difference.
You might be lucky with one of them.
That sounds like a dumb people problem, Jeebus.
Yeah.
Not wise. I actually am intelligent. I literally lived under a rock for.
Oh, you should. No wonder your mom always talked about your sister at dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Smart one.
I know.
Alright, so, yeah. Barble's face looks, let me just check something. Yeah, Varble just looks very unflappable. Not a single showing of emotion or a twitch or anything. Just stares head on at Shub. Truly, you are an specimen. I don't think I can quite help you on that. Nor, unfortunately, Mr. Dario here. They'll go to Dario. Or to Jasper Dario. My apologies. It seems that our goals, unfortunately, cannot be met by your capabilities. He needs a specified sort of organism. Great. And
Wait.
these guys now know.
Do you have anything from the lower planes? It's worth a shot.
Frogman, fishman thing. I don't deal with planar stuff.
Damn.
That's just way too much trouble, too hot or too cold to deal with. You know what happens when you start messing around with planar stuff? They take notice of you, they start getting involved with your stuff, and while your horizons expand, so does your troubles. I like to remain blissfully ignorant of the outside dimensions.
Well, we're already here. Tiernan, will you buy me a pet?
No.
Oh.
What sort of pet you
Last
looking
one.
for?
Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, you happen to find a bronze dragon in the last couple of weeks?
That's why I rolled that D100. I got the 5. There's a bright grin on his face. Well, you know what you're looking for. That's mighty Pacific.
Stubbs looking at Tyrion with his jaw dropped right now.
There is just a devilish grin on Tyrion's face.
Now, before I answer your question truthfully, what do you plan to do to this bronze pseudo dragon?
Oh, definitely not going to kill him. He's going to live with us.
Yeah, he's gonna be our friend forever.
Yeah, see, he's going to be his friend forever, legally binding.
He's gonna roll an insight for that. I feel like there's more to this story here. Looks at Syndra. Care to elaborate about this friendship thing? Because looks over to Tyrion. No offense, young man or sir, Bobo, dragon kind. You're multiple colors, but I see a lot of chromatic on you. And
He's a
then looks at
friend of the
Shub.
family.
Yeah. And you were just mentioning about eating planar things just a moment ago.
I honestly have no idea what they want to do with Bozumar the Tyrant.
You know, that's exactly what he's been calling himself, so I put a gag on him.
Yes, he is that bronze dragon. Just in miniature form.
And here I thought he was just a fancy pseudo dragon that I could sell for a high price.
Oh, no one will buy him.
You sure about that?
He's pretty mouthy.
I mean, I had an offer not too long ago.
Really?
That's not good.
Huh.
Yeah,
I'm rather intrigued.
1,200 gold. I already got 600 paid up to me up front. The other 600 will be arriving later today.
Dang it.
That's not good.
Alright. Sorry, it's a very strict clientele customer secrecy and all that. You know, can't risk having my customers get killed by each other just so they can purchase their desired marketable item.
Oh, no,
And
I
you said
figured.
you don't deal with Red Fox?
Nope.
Okay, so we're safe there.
They are enemies.
Who would want Bozumar?
I have a suspicion, but of course that would never be confirmed.
Can we see him?
Roll me your persuasion.
Okay.
Jasper kind of tilts his head up a little bit, thinks about it. No, no. I can already tell from looking at just one of you guys that you'll easily overpower me, take the prize little trinket, and ask about it, and I won't be able to do a thing about it. Plus, considering the amount of damage has been done, yeah. Gotta make sure I keep some of my clients happy. Besides, you can go ahead and talk
Well,
to
who's
him.
to say we don't do that anyway? If you don't let us see Bozamar.
I do.
And Shub, can you roll me a con save at disadvantage? You definitely feel a chill, and it's coming from the little goblin guy here.
Oh yeah, I guess it's his contact. Should we be worried about somebody trying to buy him?
Not really.
Yeah, my suspicion's correct. I don't really think it's going to matter.
What if they bring him back to? No, yeah, because they have the plant, right? Couldn't they do the same thing we did with Helena?
Technically, the buyer could. But I imagine that someone is buying him as a trophy piece.
Speaking of that, anyone back at the inn still?
Yeah.
Technically, we're in my office, but I guess Mavis is.
So here's the
Mavis.
thing.
Yes.
I did not hear my name at all. And then I know you guys split, but then I even looked at that Jeebus and I was like, did I miss something? Why am I not going anywhere? And then you already switched the map and I panicked and I decided to not say anything.
So we made a joke
alright.
that you were replaced by a wooden statue because
When you
weren't saying
said that,
anything.
that's the moment when I looked over, I said, did I miss something? Like, there's a whole chunk of time that I don't have.
Oh,
No problem. So Mavis.
And I'm like sitting here and I was like, I tried to think, I was like, did I go get pizza at that time? Like, I don't remember, because then I remember, no,
just because I
rolled
think it's
the-
just more so because you weren't responding, so I was making a joke about it. But I guess
Well, that's what I'm
No
saying, is I
problem.
didn't know I was being spoken to. And so I
No
must have
worries.
missed a very important social cue.
no worries.
No worries. So Mavis, since
And I
you're
was like,
there,
I guess I'm at the inn. I'm just gonna stay here.
Hello,
Don't
I am
worry.
under
By
the
the way-
water.
I don't
By
have
the
a
way, Mavis.
preference.
no worries. So Mavis, you notice that Galmac is heading out. He looks very happy.
Oh no!
No shit.
That's hilarious.
So, Mavis, you follow Galmac, the chef?
Um,
Oh my god.
sure.
Okay. So, I won't do the map switching right now, but Mavis, can you put yourself here?
But like here.
Yes. Because you're behind a very familiar and very loud, well, everyone else kind of hears it, Galmac coming down. And then he shouts up, I remember now! Friend, I'm here to get the exquisite piece of meat that you were talking about. He is completely unaware that you're behind them, Mavis.
Bozamar is gonna be soup.
Well, he did pay up 600 up front.
Yeah, that's true.
He stops, looks at all of you, or at least the ones right in front of him, completely unaware that Mavis is behind him. But Mavis, you get the conversation right away because he is not hiding what he's saying. Then he goes, right, friend, Dario, you had delicious meat. The flying tiny dragon thing. Or the flying lizard. Don't remember what it was. But I have the 600 gold here. And he pauses, looks around, and he sees you, Mavis. Oh, Silent One. You want to try out the new stew that I'm going to make?
Absolutely not.
He actually looks truly sad.
Just
No
as a
offense.
warning, you know
I
that
just
it's sentient.
Yeah, that's true. You said you didn't deal with sentient things.
Exactly. Not humanoid sentient things.
I would rather not consume. Had you tried to serve me the soup without me knowing this information, I probably would have. I'm being honest.
Galmac looks very confused. I do not understand what is going on.
Well, now I'm also confused. Maybe we're not on the same page.
Yes, you can actually see the absolute confusion on Galmac's face.
You know,
What are the ingredients of your soup?
Flying scaly chicken?
Did you say wine?
Flying.
Yes,
That's like a cocktail, my guy. It's not a soup.
it is.
You serve it warm?
Yes.
Mavis starts like dry heaving to the side. Okay, now that is the reason I'm not trying it.
I am most sorry. But main ingredient of it was the flying scaly chicken. It makes so
Yeah,
many weird noises.
I would have eaten the dry scaly. Wait, dry. Sorry, I would have eaten the scaly chicken before before the warm wine.
Warm
But
wine.
thanks.
What is warm wine?
Is that not what you're saying? I can't hear anything.
Oh, you couldn't hear me?
What is the word you are saying? Spell it out.
Okay, so Galmac is an idiot.
Okay, good.
The way he's talking, he's
So am I.
understanding. Yes, well, Galmag is just understanding flying and wine as the same word.
Oh, I don't care. It still sounds disgusting.
Kieran looks over at you and just flexes a little bit. Buying. Bye.
Yes,
What does
served
that have
nice
to
and
do
hot.
with wine?
Creature is cooking. Wine out of your hand completely. It had rye. Dying, not wine.
No, but he said when I asked what the ingredients were, he said wine.
Dying
Yes,
meat.
it is whining. It
Oh,
makes a weird whining noise.
Viper, did you sell him the cockatrice? Do you regularly sell him cockatrice?
Yes.
I feel like I'm so glad I'm missing this because it's like the idiots leading everyone else.
oh, bloody hell.
Well, this creature is already Galmex. He shouldn't have to pay for this.
Jasper looks at
I'm
you
going
very
back
confused.
downstairs.
Upstairs, you're technically downstairs.
I'm going back upstairs. So I was looking at the picture and it looks like the stairs go down.
No. Well, yeah,
Ah.
they do, but technically you're deeper
Yeah,
in the
no.
earth.
Well, it's just the DM's poor map making skills.
Has nothing
Now
to do with that.
Jasper just looks very confused and says, "What do you mean? I don't recall selling a flying scaly creature to Galmac here, and he's my consistent customer. I remember selling him. I remember selling him a bunch of cockatrice, which I was amazed at how quickly he went through them.
Yeah,
Big
Ozimar
stone
was
bowl.
one of them.
let's put it this way: he was cursed in multiple ways, and not only is his short stature one of them, he was changed into a cockatrice.
He very briefly takes off his eye patch, which you can see it's really just for aesthetics.
That's the greatest thing ever.
Kind of
This
just
guy's less shady than I thought he was.
he
Oh,
wipes
God.
it, puts it into his pocket, pulls out a monocle, wears it.
I don't know what's worse, just that visualization or the fact that he just doesn't give a fuck and that he's doing it in front of people.
He just has a shadiest aesthetic.
It's literally just to scare people, but really he actually has both eyes. Actually, he's
And
just
he
fucking
just
his own depth perception for that. Anyway.
he pulls out what looks to be like a ledger, starts writing it, stuff down. Looks over to Varpal, then to Syndra. Okay, so you do know that to turn a dragon tiny and into a cockatrice is going to be requiring like a whole bunch of crazy wizardy boohoo, right? Since you at least look like you're the magic inclination.
Yes, I also know the story of Bozema, in which a bunch of wizards cursed him into. Well, it doesn't say in the legend, but we clearly have found out what happened in that situation.
I'm just going to cut into my own business and ruin reputation. Reputation is far more important than the commerce.
Just out of
Oh,
I really honestly don't give a shit because he's kind of a coward. And
yes, I know. He would not shut up.
You cannot sell him the same thing twice. That's bad for business.
If what you say is true, I actually had to give him back some money.
technically, you can sell someone the same thing twice. I've done it multiple times, to be honest. But hostages are different, than this situation.
Well, yes, well, this one's not really a hostage, and Galmek is, well, he good people. Galmek is
Yalmek, you're
looking
getting the
good.
lizard for free.
All right, Tiernan, do you care?
Now,
Alright, let's just put this over here. Was a large cage. There's a very familiar face, although very undignified, as in that he is gagged and tied like a hamstringed, ready for a spit roast.
Ah, who's a little failed tyrant?
He looks at all of you, looks at Shub, looks very confused, and sees Galmek, and he starts wiggling like crazy as Galmek proceeds to go forward. Right, I will make this into fine stew. And gives Jasper the 600 gold, which Jasper's like, wait, hold on. I need to make sure, or at least validate the goods. Huh? What do you mean? 1 second, as he gets a small pointy stick and pokes the bindings, which they all come off of Bolzamar, and he starts screaming and yelling. How dare you! Don't you know who I am? Looks over. It's Jasper looks over to you, Syndra. All right, so the cage is enchanted. He can't use his abilities for at least another while. That's only because he's a weak pseudo dragon or something of it, whatever he is now. Mac, I think you already bought him, so I have to give you back the gold? Or do you want to invest it in some future products and I can just say that I owe you one? I'll just roll for Galmax wisdom. He's rolling really well for some.
Jesus.
There's one thing he does well. It's selling food, and this is his business.
Yes.
It really is.
He thinks about it. He gives Jasper the 600 gold. Right. Then I would like to have plenty of meat worth 1,200 gold. Looks at Bolzamar. I leave you to friends here. If they decide to cook you, I will be ready with stew. You all have good day. He just starts walking out. Bolzamar just looks very annoyed. Looks at you, Tyrannin. Right. I see that you do not have the champion of Tiamat on you.
No, we lost one of those.
Yeah, he's gone.
Have you met his son?
Hi, Bozmar.
Yes, I recognize the smell of the grung on him. Right, what do you want? This man clearly does not believe I am sentient enough to be considered free-ish. Jasper kind of leans to the side, is like, no, you're within range. I still don't believe you're a bronze dragon.
This is a great range.
I mean, we got other types of food out here, types of animals and creatures.
Why don't we take our little friend Bozema back to the
Yeah.
shall we?
Right, do what you want. If Galmac makes him to stew, my only regret is I'm going to be missing out on it.
Thanks, Forple. Bye, Viper Eye, who actually has two eyes. Which one's the Viper Eye?
The very eye that he took the eye patch off, it does actually look like a snake eye.
Oh, cool. Bye.
Then he just puts the patch on.
Why do
Alright,
I have
have fun with that thing.
Why do I have a feeling that man stole a Yanti eye and just shoved it in his head?
You don't know.
I hope to God that's not
No,
true.
eyes don't work like light.
Yes, they do. And Demas, we're in a world of magic where you can just bullshit it into working like that. Fuck off.
I just wanted to make fun of Naruto, really.
True.
Just remember in Baldur's Gate 3 when Volo gave you a new eye.
I was gonna say, literally just was like, here, this is mine now.
At the same time, Jasper looks over to Syndra, then to Varpal, then back to Syndra. I hope there's nothing in particular you're looking for, or if you need to do any business. Your two friends, especially the frog guy, is weird.
You said you deal in information.
Yes, we do. Mostly gossip and try to get the latest trends of what's going on in the market, stocks and all that stuff.
Do you get
Due
much occult stuff?
to, we try not to get too involved with the cult things, but well, we do happen to have a working relationship with the Murderstone and the Bloodstone family in Menzato, mostly just to keep Bermadir from not beating us into bloody pulps and dragging us to the nine hells, or having John D and his family just simply beat the crap out of us in the name of whatever dwarf god that they are currently under. I don't know for certain.
No, I was just looking for something particular. If you don't deal in that kind of information, then it's probably not that big of a deal.
Well, I could keep an ear out for you. I'll consider it an investment.
I'm looking for information about something called the Rune of the Void.
Well, I have absolutely no idea what room magic is, but I can probably find someone who could know that. Moves over to Varpal. And Varpal remains as unflappable as always as he just quietly tilts his head to the left and starts making his way out.
All right. Well, sorry for the intrusion. Thank you, Becker.
As you're leaving, you clearly do hear very quietly him mumbling of, "God damn it, Varpal, why the fuck did you give me the crazy ones? I don't deal with crazy. I got Gormak to deal with. I don't even think it's an orc." Alright, so let's move you guys back to the inn. And so, you got yourselves your Bozamar.
My boy has come home after so long. Now we could beat the shit out of him.
I just, yes. Oh. UI. The new UI is lagging.
Lovely.
Maybe it might just be specific maps because of.
It shouldn't be, but at the same time, it's like for some reason. Are you guys on the inn now? Because for some reason it's not
Yes.
highlighting.
Yes.
Alright, perfect.
Why do we stay down here?
Because I don't. Yes, you hear
Because most of
Belmac,
them are refugees.
Oh.
And also demonic.
You see Binge and Janora playing with the little baby Sphinx. It's mostly been turning mostly just keeping itself roosted and pretty much perched on Binge's shoulders. Oh, speaking of which, Tyrion, I need you to roll me a D8.
Okay. 8.
Perfect. So, let's see. Person. I think I finished your sheet. Yeah, I just didn't give her spells back. Alright. Well, anyway. Shub, what are you doing with Bozamar?
I don't know. I guess just talking to him. Yeah, I guess just talking to him.
Yeah, he just looks at you with the absolute indignant of, why am I here? Why am I suffering? Look on his face, but he's not saying anything about it. He's just trying his best to ignore you.
Suffering because you were a bitch.
I'm
Let's
gonna
start
eat him
there.
whole.
You're gonna try and eat him now? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat him. I'm just gonna eat him whole.
Oh my god.
He has.
The cage
Well,
has
yeah.
texture.
No, I guess I'll just like take him out of the cage and just eat him.
Okay, it's gonna be contested strength. He's gonna try to contested strength against his dexterity. Well, he's gonna try to escape now. As he is shouting, "Oh wait, no, never!"
And I think.
Huh? What?
Just strength.
No, no.
Yes, because he is now thrashing to get out of your grip.
Oh my god.
I ate him.
Oh. Dang it.
Okay, well, he's not dead yet. He's got a lot of hit points for a pseudo dragon.
Yup.
But
Yup. Spit that out.
you do see Shub light up.
That's okay.
Yup. Spit that out.
But
No. Spit it out.
You see him light up for a little bit.
I know he's an annoying prick, but you might actually have seen something.
it,
You see the tail wag thrashing about.
can I eat him after he tells us stuff?
Maybe. Not helpful.
Okay, I'll spit him out.
He looks very undignified.
But I'm holding him. I'm not letting him fly off yet.
I gotta see how indignant he's going to be because it makes sense. He is cooperative toward Tyrannin as a fellow dragon, but to Shub, he is biting and clawing at you.
Okay, ask him the questions.
Well, first off, I believe you were trailing us after you flew away. Is that right?
This disgusting outer plane abomination. Yes, I was when this thing's parent. Unhand me, you disgusting abomination!
No, now tell him what he needs to know or I'm going to eat you.
If you eat me, then you will not know all the information that I have gathered before I was recaptured by that Viper Eye.
Well, then start talking.
Then release me. I at least
Okay,
vow
I'll
I will not
release him.
flee until I... As you do that, he flies right up to the ceiling, but he looks down at all of you. Mostly just to try to stay out of Shub's reach. Right. He is currently 15 up. After that one's sire had made a pact with the Dragon Queen of the Chromatics, looks to Tiernan. You definitely smell like more chromatic
I've had them
or
since
something.
lately.
I see. There was movement of cult members, people in yellow.
And where perchance were they going?
Yes, they went to a black tower, and it's not too far from here.
Did they ever come out?
No. Along with various roguish thugs, I had thought that the Jasper Eye person was also among them when he managed to capture me, but he was not. Salad? Your background music is there. Then he also adds, and I saw various bug people fighting amongst themselves, although some of them seemed changed horrifically.
Such as.
Like the ones that you had fought in the other tribe places, all metal. Look like they lack in anything of the soul variety.
Right. Not good.
Also, I am to believe that the tower is moving its direction this way.
How far away was it?
Bozamar pauses to think about it. It was 4-day travel back and forth. Total of 8 days. I don't know how much closer it is or if it made any progress. The bug people seem to be very angry at it.
Well, that explains the incursions.
Yes, it was futile effort. They throw bodies at it, but all it does is collect bodies and make more of those other things.
Alright, so that leaves us with a question about what to do. Original was to head south, but now, with the tower on its way,
It is of same direction. Ish.
How would he warn us? Away.
Who did what now? You asked me for information. I give you information.
the
I have
Magus
no
gave
power
me
over tower.
orders.
Oh. I saw no Magus. I saw Iron Man. With one eye.
What color?
Like wood.
Talking about the person, the Bullaforge that's making the rats and other things.
I think rats were practice. He has much bigger things now.
Fantastic.
Bozar looks at Mavis's direction. You, one with other funny book.
Mavis might be currently indisposed.
Let me know when she returns.
I will.
Right. I saw funny ones with books. The mental man had a book too. Thin.
Sorry, I'm trying to multitask and do laundry.
No worries. But Mavis, the little dragon that you vaguely remember had ran away when Hermit decided to make a deal with Tiamat, is now addressing you, mostly calling you the one with the funny book.
Where is he at?
At Tower, the Metal Man. Metal Man with the one eye has a book too, but thinner.
The book's thinner or he's thinner?
The book.
It's like mine because it looks like mine, or does it the same sort of things?
It looks golden shiny. I recognize golden shiny valuables.
Well, just because it's golden shiny doesn't mean it does golden shiny things on the inside.
Maybe not. The Metal Man protected it. Has very large amounts of guards.
That sounds more like my book.
But it's smaller than your book. Also saw frogmen.
Where?
Frogmen.
He looks right at you, Shub. Yes, ones your father was fighting. Or at least did not
Slods?
like. Yes, those things. Outer planar frogmen.
Ooh.
They be infecting others. However, the Metal Man does not seem to like them. Sends a good number of his things after them.
Could you take me to this man?
I take nothing.
Okay.
I am simply pointing out what is to be expected. Slod, frogmen, wandering about infecting others, but they are being slaughtered or assaulted by Metal Man's creations. I could have sworn I saw Moderons as well. All of them screaming something about paradox.
Great.
Yes, I was so busy trying to hide from all these things, I didn't realize I was in trap of the Trapper Man, the Viper Eye.
So it looks like we're headed south either way.
Can I give him a little treat?
Roll animal handling at advantage.
Give him a treat to fatten him up before fucking Shub eats him.
Oh, I never get to roll this. This is fun.
We're not fighting a
Wow.
lot of animals.
He immediately flies around. He's still sticking to the ceiling. He goes all the way and then he sticks right behind you.
I'm gonna. It. Do you like meat or do you want something sweet?
Like souls.
You want a Bozamar snack?
He literally hides behind you. Maeve is making you his shield against Shub.
Oh, I'll give him like
And he
I'll
says,
reach into my pack and I'll get something like sweeter, like berries or fruit.
Berries
I
and
am most
cream.
thankful. He takes it, starts nibbling on it, and while speaking with a mouthful of food, I think you fool. good tribute. Unlike that one and its sire. Trying
Thank
to
you
feed
for
more
your
weird things.
information. You did a good job, and I'm gonna give him a little pat pat.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna roll you. Actually, you know what? Roll me a D100. You want to aim low.
Ah, that never works out. Oh, that accidentally probably. Maybe?
He appreciates
Oh,
it.
there it is. Okay.
But you get the feeling he has more of like a cat tendency. Like, okay, thank you. You're admiring me. I'm
You're
happy with
beautiful.
this.
You're a beautiful
Pet
creature.
pet me with pet me with your eyes.
Yeah.
You're a beautiful creature, both of them.
Look, I was drunk at that time.
I know. It's just funny. Anyway.
And then he also adds, right, I suppose, am I allowed to be free to go now? He kind of looks at Shub with suspicion.
Well, I think you can go.
I see no reason to keep him any longer.
I don't know if you're muted, Solid, and you're threatening to eat him.
Oh no, I'm just walking over here.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna walk outside.
He's watching. Oh, by the way, Shub, as you're heading outside, someone is actually approaching the inn. You see this
Oh,
halfling.
hi, Helena.
Oh! I love that image.
Somebody else might have a bone to pick with Bozamar.
You're just in time.
Helena pauses, looks right at you. This time is really odd because she's no longer the tiny little figurine person. She's now actually decent size.
Bozemar's in there.
Right, is he of the size of the same, or did he actually gotten bigger?
No, he's the same size. If you chase him out, I'm gonna grab him and eat him.
Damn it.
Right, not my priority. Kicks the well, doesn't really kick the door in, but she pushes it out. Right, how much did I miss? And seems like this place looks like a seen better days. She's new as she points to the baby sphinx. Looks at Bozamar, who's hiding behind Mavis. As Mavis, you realize that he is now using you as a personal shield because he senses Helena's presence and is still eyeing the direction that Shub went out. Right.
Huh.
Greetings, everyone.
Hello, Helena.
Afternoon, Helena.
Oh. Feeling better. Now I can actually walk around and not have to be carried.
Good.
Looks at Bozamar.
Your friend's here.
See you haven't been. Binge gives a thumbs up, but as you can see, the baby Sphinx is on his shoulder. He's trying to remain perfectly still, not to disturb her sleep. I was like, yes, Lord Tiernan, just don't want to disturb this baby's sleep.
Oh, that's fine. I'm talking to Helena about Ozama anyway.
Oh, yeah. He makes a very distinct moment of just sitting right there. Okay. Voldemort very carefully trying to maneuver himself to just not be within range. It is very awkward for you, Mavis, as you see the small, scaly creature just, well, using you as a shield.
That is okay.
Helena sits down. Oh my goodness. It may not be exactly the reincarnation I'd hoped for, but I can live with this. Not need to worry about having to be carried or stepped on. At least by most things. Probably give me a day or so, and I should be back with my abilities. Most of my strength has returned. Within capabilities. Also, there seems to be a bunch of dead slot outside.
For the first time, that wasn't us.
Oh no, it was actually the tribe people that were doing it. Their full united group. Quite a spectacular show. And then Helena looks to Bozamar. You do know that Frog Boy outside is going to eat you, right? I'm the least of your worries, since I actually have a form now to actually enjoy not being weak and shaved of my soul. Bozamar kind of looking left, looking right, looks up. Yes, I do recall you were more human-ish, taller. Leans over to Mavis. Please don't let that frogman eat me. I do not think I would exist if he does.
I will try my best.
He actually looks worried and terrified as a, well, tiny dragon would be.
Give
Vengeance
him
in hand,
another piece of fruit.
he takes it willingly. Just slowly eats it while eyeing on Helena, expecting her to throw a spell at him. Then his head kind of cranes over and looks over to the doorway, waiting for Shove to come running in.
He might be camped out there waiting for you.
I refuse to be eaten. I did not survive all these strange, rigorous trials in this weird land of monstrosities and soul-devouring things to not be made into a snack by a frogman, and he looks over to Galmax's direction. That thing.
Well, just stay inside for now.
He will take that as the belief of going into your backpack, and he does.
Okay.
I will add to your collection that you now have a pet. Question mark.
Yay.
Turn the table. Now it's well.
Now once you
It
eat him,
comes to
then it's fucked.
Pass the pet.
I feel like everything that Kermit had literally just got passed around the table to everyone else.
Let's not forget, Adaria did, well, Banana was also passed over to Mavis.
I didn't stutter.
Oh yeah, I also have. Yep, I have.
No, Banana ran away. Banana's gone to the ethos.
No, Banana's still with the group.
No, I was
I
gonna
thought-
say that didn't happen. I have banana.
Oh, well, yeah. Banana
Yeah,
hates
Banana's
me.
much better off now. There's a much better diet.
Yeah.
You currently have a pet question mark, Bozamar. You just see his little snout pop out from the opening of your rucksack. Says, "I am most eternally grateful."
I will just give him a nod. I was gonna try the pets again, but he's like a cat.
Helena looks at this whole entire situation. You know, if only he was this humble when he was an actual bronze dragon. She looks over it. Tiernan, Binge, you could tell Shub not to eat the cowardly Bozamar. She kind of mumbles a little bit.
I was
Mavis's new pet.
walk outside. Yep, he was adopted by Mavis. Your snack is now Mavis's. I think if you eat him, she will hunt you.
Oh, so we're keeping the dragon tyrant?
No, as annoying as he is useful sometimes.
Yeah.
He did give us some good information.
I mean, we already knew that, though.
But he was willing to share.
Give the preserved life.
Why don't we stick him in a plant like we did to Lena?
No.
Why?
Absolutely not.
He'll come back as like a something different.
Helena pauses. Says, "I'm going to stop you there, Chub. Bozmar was originally an ancient bronze dragon. In terms of raw power, he shouldn't be a pushover.
That actually does create a weird problem with how draconic souls work.
My dear, with all the stuff I experienced on this particular place, all my expectations and understanding of the soul and rune magic and everything else, all of it out the window. I mean, for heaven's sake, I was turned into a chicken. I do apologize. I am still kind of flexes her fingers. I'm still happy that I'm in a body that I can now functionally talk and mingle with people. But I am still quite upset that I had somehow been reverted into a chicken laying eggs for a good amount of time as well. So degrading.
So where are we going next?
South.
We're
at
leaving
least need
tomorrow?
to recon the tower, if not take it on.
All right. Helena looks to everyone else. I'm willing to go since I have my oath bound to Tiernan, and I believe Binge will be going. She's actually looking at the pirate crew. Would anyone else want to come along with? Or looks over to a particular serpent princess that's next to Binge and Tiernan. Would you like to come along too? As she is literally talking to none other than Denora. Hey Tiernan, can you roll me a D100? You want to aim below 50.
Don't tell me the odds.
I know.
That's a 9.
Hey Tiernan,
Yeah.
you know how warriors have a anticipation spark in their eyes of something of fun and challenge? Gives a thumbs up of, all right. since mother and father are going to be out and making friends with the locals here, I should be doing my best to make sure that our heroes of our family, there was a moment she was going to say city, but she paused on that, to get all the help they can get.
I'd let the Dragon Prince on now.
As the sin that the punishment is the capital.
Do we get the tribes involved?
Should at least warn them. Warriors that want to come.
The sounds of it, other tribes are not having very good luck against them.
You also recall that Zarmbol was actually gun-ho about attacking the tower.
The amount of orichalcum we have, we may be able to make a dent. That's also questionable. The tower is potentially made of adamantine. Questions getting in.
How many of us can fly?
Cinder raises her hand. Technically. I think Atarita
Mavis,
can.
you see a small little draconic paw sticking out of the rucksack.
Thank you. Wait, did you get any of your spells back? Do you polymorph up?
Oh, I got something better. I could use the fly spell.
Just that far off look of picturing Binge flying.
Yeah, everybody's got that.
She was a fairy.
All I'm picturing
I don't
is
know
the
why.
A10 warthog.
Yeah, for me it was like an A10 warthog, except it had a never-ending story. So.
Just like
Go,
Doc, like
Falcon.
Fairy fighter go brrr.
brrr. So it's just a single lance, and then it doesn't come back.
Yes,
Fortunately,
right
I
now
don't
I'm
think
more or
I'm
less.
carrying anyone. I did send a message to Adarita in her mind. Not want.
They're both in there.
Helena looks left and right.
I don't know.
Oh, I see the lovebirds are missing.
The Drake. You remember what
You
we
be
talked
calling
about
us out.
before? You remember what I talked about before with asking for Ari?
Drives a little.
Yeah.
Wait, what now?
Technically, before I had talked about the others about making this potion and that we would need primal energy. So it's not like this is new just to you. Like I've told them before.
Yeah. Which we're actually going to move to that scene right now because I'm not mistaken, Ari, you do need to make me a religion at advantage for contacting Barakos.
Okay.
I'm imagining
cool.
this is happening in the past while they're having their fun shopping
Yes.
experience.
Oh no, they're just having their fun little recollection and Bozamar moment. So this is happening
Okay.
within the same time span. I'm just moving back a few minutes backwards. So first and
You said
foremost,
religion,
do
right?
need- yes, religion at advantage.
Cool.
Religion. We about to start. Wow.
Oh my god.
Okay, D100 now. Just one.
What am I rolling?
A D100.
Oh, a D100. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm like,
Yes.
what? Okay, yeah.
The religion was setting a bar. The D100 is going to give you a result.
I'm gonna have a really low bar. Scares me.
Oh,
Just thinking about it.
100. I like mistyped it like 3 different ways. So I was like, wait a second.
Okay. Change a few things.
I hate how I see this image and I'm like, oh, that's just Gortash. But no.
Portash. Wait. Brain.
You know?
Oh.
Don't worry about it. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
The only cause of mine was Baldur's Gate 3 and my brain
Yes,
kind of went.
that's what it was.
But I was like, wait, who the fuck do I have as Gortash? That's why I stopped. I'm like, huh? So, can actually, Adaria, how close are you to Arizel?
I'm probably
Proximity?
like, probably about 5-ish feet because I'm still brewing potions and stuff. So I'm just kind of letting her do her thing while I'm trying to get the mixes right.
Okay, con safe.
Oh god, I'm not very constitution happy. Never mind, I'm fine. Oh my god, I rolled
Okay.
it really well tonight. Holy shit.
So, you're not going to be sick when this happens, but you are going along for the ride. As, for a very brief moment, you both find yourselves here.
God damn it. Ari, what are you... Oh.
As, well, you two are in a very familiar room where you fought a particular primal and saw the return of, Rakdos to his full strength.
Ari, is this your mind space? Because I don't think I want to be here.
This is Brocos. But
No, I know that's him. Hello again, by the way. As she just kind of... Why the fuck am I here?
how we're going.
You actually. So, you do see Bractos, but I also need to add something as well. I'm sure you can actually see the. Nope, you don't see the red dot. But, he is in bad shape. There's still plenty of very notable claw marks, bite marks. It looks like he got stabbed in the gut with what looks like a very large lance weapon.
Oh dear.
And,
need...
he is currently asleep.
How the fuck are we going to wake him up without dying?
About without dying. Like,
Yep. Well, I'm pretty sure if we wake him up, it'll anger him, I think. I don't deal with... He's your... How do I put it? Part of me
Just
wants to
please-
say dad by proxy, but that's the wrong term and completely.
yeah, no.
I hate... I hate on the back of my head. It's like, time to meet the parents.
No. You haven't met my parents yet.
Technically...
Well,
Oh,
no, not Adario.
yeah, Oberyn did.
You're like, oh, Rena for sure did. She met Mommy Dearest.
That's like calling Sindra her mother. Technically, yes.
Technically. Okay.
But, please, try to wake him, 'cause I don't wish to.
You're
Hear
free
too
to go sit over there closer to the wall in case you feel like you need to dash away.
No, I don't care about dashing away. I'm just not about to piss off a god and be erased from existence again.
Yes, well, I did brought you both here.
Oh.
See?
As one eye just opens and looks at you all, or looks at you, Arizel, and then to Adaria.
It's good to see you again. Been a while.
Yes, considering the situation of last time. You are in requirement of my blood.
Pretty much. I don't want to paint words and make nice pictures, so the down and dirty of it is, yes, I just need your blood for what I'm about to do. And that's all I really need. I don't plan on using it for anything past that.
My fragmented memory. I recall that Yabala was the one that had been given that information. By the one that is the original.
Yes, well now Zarenbal divulged it to me considering Yabala passed before she could impart the information on to me.
Arizel, you can, as if your emotions, or rather your wavelengths, are fully attuned with Baractos, you can definitely sense his displeasure about this. But it's not hostile, it's just more of
Yeah.
a very disgruntled uncle who just has to hear the worst news possible at the very end of the month.
We can't make rent, but anyway.
Okay.
Actually getting kicked out of his water house.
Oh yeah, he cleaned house. Anything that was from Namale is gone.
Yeah. But as I said, Zarenbal seems to have a good head on his shoulders, though not, I wouldn't say as wise as his mother, still understands the weight that he carries.
It is expected of the youth to be brash. It was the same with Namale, despite us being originally one and the same.
And that's what I'm here for your blood for. I wish to be, in essence, akin to like what you have done, but also made whole, considering I was split in parts. I just don't know the
Yet
effect.
from my eyes, you seem to be far more whole, or at least your desired self in a way.
Yes, in a way, it is. But whatever is locked in key behind this, as she kind of holds out a necklace. How do I put this? A lot of the situations that we are currently in need a bit more power than I currently have. Even though I'm more whole, whatever was pulled away from me by this individual is like one of those last pieces for the puzzle. Like a stopgap or like a something to prevent me from going any further. Just kind of walk forward. I don't desire everything that whatever I had to talk with the Mad Magus, but I wish to reclaim a throne that was lost to the other whole self, or myself, that is before you now, in the Astral Sea. And to do that, I would need full strength, and considering what's locked behind her, that's probably what I would need.
darkness in clear winter.
And do keep this in mind. I do not wish to become one of your champions or something under your banner as much as my partner has, but I'm still willing to work with you if you would at least be able to oblige.
As I said, the problem with youth is that they tend to be brash. My displeasure with Zarambal's, Yabala's successor is that he has not quite fully grasped the situation of rejoining one's soul or their existence.
What do you mean then by that?
Still pretty much laying on his side, but it's mostly because he's healing, and you see all the various wounds are slowly closing, but not fast enough to be rapid regeneration like some creatures you've encountered, and you can only surmise it was done because the individual was also designed to cut into the divine flesh of another creature. Baraktos looks right at you with his. Now that he has his full head turned toward you, you notice that only one eye is actually functioning as the other eye has been gouged out. When rejoining, you need to consider which of your wills are more dominant. If you were to falter even once, the other wills of other parallels, or even the same plane, can take over. My battle with Namale shifted to my advantage when one of your own damaged Namale's orb and had made it question and doubt his divinity enough for me to be the dominant will. When I had sustained damage from the traitor, there is risk involved when combining souls and existences. For Anomaly and I had the aid of your group. It had caused Anomaly to doubt, to weaken. With the traitor, the conqueror. That one is a fight that would not have a clear winner due to our strong wills. But in the event that he does absorb me, but his will is lacking, I could possibly take control, or vice versa. The risk you deal with is if your will is suddenly wavering, and the wills of those that are against you, in this case your cosmic thrall version of yourself, can easily subvert and take control. Are you willing to risk all that? And when he asks that particular question, he's not just directing it to Adaria, but also to Arizel.
If I wasn't willing to at least understand the risks, I wouldn't have come here asking for your blood in the first place or even considering making this potion. I knew, at least going into this, that I would be fighting always against my inner demons, quite literally. And I, for the most part, believe that the people that I have faith in would be able to at least give me a way to make my will unbroken. But we can always see. Looks at Ari.
Well, I know the risks, what they are going to be. Yes. Um. I don't like the risks and what they entail, but I respect what you are trying to do. So yes, I do understand the risk, and
Oh, knowing our answers, would you be willing to impart your blood to us, or will we be denied at the gate?
The gates. There are many gates in this particular situation. Vessel of the astral. And you presume much I would deny one that has chosen to be my proxy and champion, even for a short time. What I am asking is the resolve should you succumb and falter and lose yourself to the other version of you. Would you, my champion, do what is necessary to ensure that this world is not consumed by the invasive threat?
I would hope so. I would hope that I will be able to do what's necessary.
Good. We have too many enemies and too many fronts to do battle with. On the feeling of the ley lines, I suspect your companions are either going to head to one of the Black Towers or deal with one of the fountains of power that have been consumed by a corrupt, fallen primal. And you see Aria, even though he's in a laying position, Brachio stretches out one arm, the hand literally towering and shouting right over your head. And then the open hand clenches into a fist, the claws biting into the flesh. And you see droplets of blood, which I need you to roll me a d4.
Oh God, I forgot my glass back home.
So you see
Of
it
course,
slowly
now I
oozing
roll.
down.
Roll a 4 now.
Okay. You see 4 droplets of blood coming right down over your head. And just before those droplets of blood hit you, guys are back at the inn. in your room, or at least the I just horrible. Everything clicked and I don't know what happened. 1 second. Okay. So on the bed, or at least your makeshift workspace, you see four. At first, you want to say it's large sapphires, but on better inspection, they're crystallized blood.
There's the blood that you need.
This is what you have. You have four of those.
Cool.
And then in that moment, Adaria and Arizel, you definitely hear a very somewhat familiar voice of Helena shouting lovebirds.
I think we're being called out.
You lose manner.
I don't know. I saw typing and then gone.
Oh, sorry. My mic does weird things sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to go say hello to them, I'm going to be mixing a few things with like this spit, the flour, and this. Or we can wait till we're finished.
I mean, yeah, we can.
Give me 1 second then. What am I rolling to make this? I have cook's utensils. Technically, that'd be the only way, but I know this is more alchemy.
This one actually requires alchemist tools.
I don't have those.
This one, unfortunately, is going to be one of those very strict requirements.
Yeah, I figured. I don't have things to mix these. Fuck it. We'll save this for later. At least we have what we need. And she kind of just grabs one of the orbs and gives you the other three.
Cool.
Hopefully Cinder knows a fucking alchemist.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past her.
We'll do that. Syndra! Do you happen to know an alchemist? One that we can trust? I think Moogle's not here.
No, Cinder's just thinking to herself for a moment. I might.
Good, because I have all the ingredients to make that potion we talked about prior. And I don't want to mix it if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That or we
No,
can
that's
trade.
fine.
Nope, sorry.
That's probably for the best then. If you don't know what you're doing.
To be fair, I don't know what I'm doing with half the shit, and I'm just rolling with it. But, considering how far out of my wheelhouse this is, I'm not going to fuck it up and just deconstruct myself, I guess, again. Considering.
No, just remember, we'd only, miss you if we remember.
Damn, that's a horrible thing to say to my partner.
The fuck? God.
Mavis, you see Bolzamar's snoot pops out of the rucksack, and he just says, "I smell something incredibly horrible."
Why
That's
do I
not
hear
very nice.
Why do I hear a very whiny voice coming from somewhere? Kieran said an old friend came back in my head, but we were busy.
Bolzamar's snoot goes right back into the bag.
Popped out a little bit, then go back.
Do I even want to know?
I don't think he wants to socialize with you.
I don't think
He's such a talker.
Should I be worried, like, at all? What the fuck is in that bag?
Found Bojima.
What? Like, you just see, like, that, like, the two hands together over the lips, just, like, thinking face. And then she, like, points the two hands at... Fucking why? I thought he left because Kermit did some dumb shit.
He's back.
Joy.
No, but he's staying in that bag. He's not answering that.
I'm surprised his pride didn't get the better of him.
Don't worry, I'm not going to eat you anymore. The wholesome party member has adopted you.
Why the fuck would you try to
You're
eat
safe.
him?
Because why not? Look at him.
Do you
I'm
think
going to
Shub
have a fun...
has met someone that he had, like, had the thought of?
I have thought about eating everybody here.
I think I'm better off going comatose.
Hub's like Batman. He has a contingency plan to eat all of you.
What the fuck? You know, considering you're an outer planar being at this point, I don't give a fuck. I can't even comprehend.
Helena just goes like, "Wait, you're talking about a werebat?"
It would have been a lot easier to eat Helena when she was smaller, but I still know how to do it now.
I will let you know if you had tried that, Shub, you would die in so many ways before I got down the throat.
It's just
God
a thought.
Don't sleep with one eye open anymore.
I know. Just to make it clear, you will not have a gag reflex at this point.
So what's the game plan while I was gone, outside of you getting Bosma? Anything else exciting?
We're going
happened?
south.
Well, that was a given.
Tower's moving.
Where?
Here.
To the south.
Here's both answers. And,
Did I hear it wrong? I thought it was coming.
No, it's towards
coming...
us. It's from the south.
It's basically coming upward. Above the table.
Yes, I will do the map now.
It's coming above the table.
The tower has risen.
Oh no, the tower has been moving, actually.
I don't.
Sindra wasn't wrong about the scalpel thing.
Alright, Master Chess Player. What's our game plan then? Attack the tower and pray to God we don't die.
Oh, and there's sloths running around now.
Fucking of course. Anything else? What about you, Bag Dragon? Don't think your ass can't hide, considering. He looks at Mavis' bag.
Mavis is just gonna clip her bag closed.
Why?
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Aren't you suffocating him doing that?
He thinks you smell bad.
I think I should have just made the potion and pray to God the results wouldn't kill me.
So, give you guys a quick look.
God, the more we see this map, the worse it gets. Just with all the movement.
Oh, you guys are here,
Okay.
and the Black Tower had been moving.
I imagine it's like near. Oh, it's literally the Black Spire. Okay. So for reference, it's going like downward path over the bay, not upward.
The orange path is where it has taken. It's moving.
Okay. So basically, it's the trail behind it.
Uh-huh.
All right. Back to my original question. Are we going to try to break it down, considering it's a giant wizard tower? We're going to evacuate the city and hope to God we all don't die. I'm willing to listen to whatever the fuck we're doing with this.
Good.
Great.
Gonna get a couple clans together and go towards it, right?
Joy.
It's about the only option we have,
We'll make sure
other than hoping it
advisable to
passes
locals.
by.
Are we sure that anyone other than us that even approaches this thing isn't DOA?
I'm not sure we're not.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Great.
Most basic level, we're looking at doing this as a recon.
Mm.
Did I above table? Why is there a bunch of waifus in like the top part of the?
That's all the people we saved from the fucking can't even.
Oh,
Right.
the
Cowman. Yeah, from the Cowman.
Rashcon.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, those are all the refugees. I just put them there for time being because
Is Deneb moving them, or are they actually up there?
they're actually up there. They're the
Isn't
ones
one
we
of
stayed
them?
behind.
One of them was a succubus, right?
Oh no.
It was.
I'm going over there. I can go talk to one of them.
All right. As you pass by, you see Galmax still in the middle of cooking other meals.
Hi, Galmac.
Hello, strange frog one. And goodbye, strange frog one.
Should we be worried that he's wandering off again?
Susie just adds he's going to the expanded part of the inn since we had extra people.
That does not relieve any of my worry in the slightest, considering his last thing he said before he left is, I considered eating everyone.
Since I suspect he's not talking about the innuendo way, Galmac, you might need to watch him. Also, all the extra guards that we've been trying to hire, get your payment ready, or work for your pay.
Hello, ladies.
Lon looked very confused to see the merman walk right in.
Don't worry, I'm not here to court you or hurt you in any way. Although there's a lot of you and you're all pretty tough, so I doubt I could.
I'm not here to court you or betroth you, but hey, what's up?
Aren't one of you a succubus?
There's a moment of silence of no. Really? No. Maybe a tiefling? We don't have tieflings right here, right now. Not everyone.
Tiefling? Who here is from the lower plains? Show of hands.
There are no hands.
Damn.
In
Could have
fact, the one
swore one
that,
of you was a succubus.
the particular cat woman over here, these refugees.
Hello.
Here. Where did I see? 1 second. I think I just lost an NPC. I hope I. There we go.
Oh,
Now.
you're good.
So this individual looks over. Right. If you're looking for succubus or the more torturous BMS type individuals, sorry, we don't have any of those individuals here. We're all mostly just trying to recollect ourselves, survive, and avoid debt collectors in Menzato.
My mistake. I thought one of you was a succubus.
No, after the situation with Nicholas and the grandeur court, we have our devils, demons, angels, anything that
All
comes to mind.
purged.
I hope so. ZZ Diamond, nice to meet you. Uh, whoever you are.
Shub Rana. Thing.
Shabrana, nice to meet you. Unfortunately, we are not open for any sort of business. We are, unfortunately, refugees, but we are trying to do some chip in work here and there, helping with the inn. It is ironic that even my own rival, Miss Adia, she gestures to the other woman over there, who is currently, I did not properly position them. I just left them there on the table because I feel like doing the adjustments, but they're sitting with the other girls there. Ah, yes. The two of us are supposedly rivals, but since this city that we competed in is gone, life is
What's
life.
this guy's deal? And I gesture towards.
Honestly, I don't know. They're here talking to our bodyguard, and well, they are originally part of the Crimson Court, but under strict orders to keep an eye out on us, and that was it. They are
Okay.
also part of the bodyguards I hired, sort of.
I'm going to talk to them.
Go right ahead, buddy.
Hello.
As you approach them, and considering who those three are, they look right at you, and they actually kind of cringe their nose upward.
What are you?
This one in particular looks at you. Oh, a fiend from. No. Guys, we have a problem here. A star spawn is right in front of us in open daylight.
Yes. That is me. Are you
Agreed on
vampires?
this. Yes.
This is going to sound crazy. Can I have some of your blood? Just like a little bit?
No.
What if we like blood swap? You can have some of mine, I'll have some of yours.
The three of them look at each other, look right at you. You are recently born, Starspawn, aren't you?
Yes.
Then you don't know what our species are and what we are to each other.
No, not at all.
Other day, we would probably be doing our best to kill each other, considering our allegiance to your comrades.
Well, now we're friends.
Yes,
Kinda.
but I strongly disapprove of the idea of swapping blood. In most cases, we'd be draining you of your very essence and energy.
Well, it's kind of for the greater good, though, right? Because, like, got a world-ending tyrant coming to kill all of us.
Then I would rather simply die with.
Okay.
Or attack Starspawn.
Watch out for the girls, then. Thank you, vampire people.
As you're leaving, the female one's like, that thing is very stupid for a Starspawn. No, I wouldn't trust it.
Thank you, cat lady.
Right. You're welcome. I'm very surprised anyone. Oh, he's off elsewhere now.
Hello, Galmac.
You see Galmac in the middle chopping meat. A big leg hawk of some sort of large creature. He's throwing it into a pot.
Need any help in the kitchen?
No, this is requiring the skill of a chef.
Oh god, I
Your
hear
friend
him
did not
arguing.
seem to trust my cooking skills, so I must prove her wrong.
Good point. Cook it up. Cook, man. All right, I'm back.
In that brief time of Shove heading out, does anyone have anything to say or thoughts of him wandering right off with Susie looking very nervous?
At this point, if he eats someone, he'll probably die, right? Like, die standing?
She then adds, well, I mean, there is the 3 members of the Crimson Court that are protecting the ladies in there, so...
Oh! Oh yeah, then we're fine. If he dies, he dies.
I just don't want horrible misunderstandings, blood, guts, and... Oh, please, he is back. He's back. Hello, Shove. I hope you enjoyed your trip. You don't seem to have any bite marks or bruises or everything. Okay.
No, I just went and seen all the refugees and then talked to some vampires and then... Yeah, that was it.
I'm generally surprised that lady, what's her name, would even want to keep her own ilk guarding them.
Yeah, they're kind of dicks, but I don't know.
Oh, no, they hate our kind. Specifically because they murdered most of them.
Yeah, I asked for a little bit of their blood. They said no, so... Here we are.
That was probably literally a spit in their face.
Well, good. But the girls are safe, the refugees.
Yay? I was hoping they were.
At least he's not trying to marry any of them.
I don't think he knows
No.
what betrothed means.
Not my type. I like tendrils. Like my dad.
I was gonna say something and that ruined it.
Why did...
And that's what Mavis says. I had a thought, and I'm not gonna think it anymore.
Why do you need 10 drills? Prefer 9. More, less efficient.
I don't know. It's just woven into my life.
You know, considering what your mother is, yeah, that makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
Darren, As you're hearing this conversation, Helena gets up very calmly, just walks over to the table with you, Binge, and Janora with the sleeping little baby Sphinx. Sits down. You know, Tiernan, Lord Tiernan, what had happened when I was in the weird plant pod thing?
So, Mavis and I got sucked in. Got, uh, Shub was being Shub. And we learned everything you've learned today, so. Pretty much not a whole lot.
And we're going to attack a tower. Excellent.
Yes, the Magus' tower. Having several no magic very well is going to be a lot nice. Stick a lot.
Well, it can't be all that bad then. Alright.
I am wondering if the Magus is actually there or not. Automaton.
Automaton.
Walking metal.
A warforge or an actual golem?
I believe it's a warforged.
About to say,
Oh,
David
that's
looks over
good.
to Syndra.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Excellent. Just give me a few hours and I should be able to be casting my spell once again. Might not be as potent as they would be, but I hope we all secured our supplies, because if a wizard tower is moving, that's scary enough. She kind of looks at everybody. So does anyone know what the Metal Man Warforged thing can do, or abilities that they have seen?
It
Can be
has
metal.
the metal.
He has an eye. That
Yeah,
probably
sometimes he
shoots
looks at
stuff.
people very menacingly.
Heat metal, got it.
I don't think that
Nobody
would
ever
be.
just
the
has
metal.
an eye unless they're doing stuff with that eye.
I don't think she heard Cinder's comment, so.
No,
Baizu.
Helena just has this 1,000-yard stare of like, I don't know how to answer that.
Considering what the fuck that thing is, I don't think heat metal will really work.
So, does anyone have a supply of rust monsters?
I don't think we're gonna find them here. Unless you want to start bargaining with the bugs. Which, fuck no.
Actually, you have someone to ask. But of course, handling rust monsters is dangerous work.
I mean, I can do it considering I literally am not carrying any metal on me.
Then Helena just very calmly and ruefully just smacks Binge right in the chest. Right, because you see, Binge is a massive buffet, even though I don't think they'll eat the magically god-blessed armor. Still, they probably would try anyway.
I hope they don't eat Binge. He's the only one that can protect these people, unlike me sometimes, every once in a while. Because God knows Tyrion gets way too many cuts on the front line.
Been doing better.
You're lucky my spell gets as far as you can run from me.
Binge is very carefully just cradling the baby Sphinx in his arms now.
Syndra, where do sloths come from?
I'm not entirely sure.
Aren't they?
Imagine out of planes,
Do
the
th-
abyss.
do you think they'd feed the hunger inside of me?
Why would you want to eat a... Wait, never mind. You eating a being of pure chaos would actually be funny as fuck, and I want to watch that.
Me too.
The DM's like, I want to see it too.
I too wished for death on my game. But, as much as I understand your Starspawn, and you're like a detached cousin that I occasionally like kicking because it is funny to watch you fail, eating a slod might actually be the worst possible thing you can do because you may go crazy and kill us all, and then we'll have to put you down. I'm not even joking on that either, considering how chaotic they tend to be.
I mean, worst thing is he gets infected by one of them.
That's already happened to my dad.
Your dad got infected by a slod?
Yeah, didn't he?
Roll me a history to advantage.
I wasn't there, so I hope to God he didn't. See, this is why I'm glad I didn't exist at this point. So I didn't have to deal with this bullshit.
Nice. So it wasn't that Kermit was infected by a slod. He had a memory of a particular slod that
Killed my tribe, right?
Yes.
your dad's tribe, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's still stuff about my dad that I don't know. So maybe I'll be okay.
Since you rolled a 19,
I have a feeling you won't, but
you
what's
recall
magic?
this particular slod.
Oh God. Every time I see that, it just looks like a ripoff, like Five Nights at Freddy's character.
Yeah, it does look like a creepypasta.
Yeah.
Except it isn't.
I know it's not. It's just funny.
Yeah.
A very much pitch as black slod that only the eyes and sometimes the mouth is visible.
So, if you have, I guess considering Grung tradition, you eating a slod would be par the course because it's you rectifying your family's disdain for the slod that probably ate your family. You know what?
Yeah,
Fuck it.
my dad's lineage and to do with like my mom's lineage. I'll probably be okay. I've decided I'm going to eat a slod. Any objections?
As long as you don't kill us and understand if you make any motion, we'll probably kill you.
Syndra, can you roll me Arcana?
Can. As a 24.
So you know, right off the top of your head, there is at least 6 flavors of slod.
You know, slods come in 6 flavors.
Cherry, vanilla, chocolate, right?
Ew.
Want me to give you
No.
information, or do you got it?
I could look it up, unless you want to just give it. You have it on.
Okay.
It's
So-
blue, white, red. Fuck, I know most of these
So
off the top
go
of my head.
in ascending order of ability and power: red, blue, green, death, or rather the gray, as they're called, the white slod, and then finally the most powerful are the black slod.
So Cinder
And-
relays that.
The black slod is the one my dad that killed my dad's tribe.
Of course, it's the black slod that killed your father. Yay.
Well,
Black
it's
slods
my
wandering by
grandpa.
a village of Grung. That's probably not that hard.
Yeah, going with your 24 intelligence, 24 arcana, Syndra, you know that the black slot are incredibly rare, and not just that, but one would manifest out of a white slot, probably one every untold millennia. But they're also the very beings of entropy, as in they have void touch powers. They are oblivion itself.
Oh no. Now I have a bad feeling because the one specific word was said.
Did Kermit kill that slot, or is it still out there?
Still
So
out there.
very much alive.
Oh,
This,
I
this
just
is-
killed
this-
I just killed what it was possessing, right? Or Kermit just killed
No.
what he.
You just killed the traitor who was turned
Oh,
into a
okay,
sloth.
okay, yeah.
Sindra, you got that weird look on your face again. Should I be worried?
Well, in black sloths are only the embodiment of entropy.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I wish I was.
So,
weird
what
that
are the
it-
odds that it has the void rune?
Well enough for me to want to kill it.
Good job, Shub. We're actually going to find your thing after
Thing.
we're done with Tiernin's problem.
Cool.
Say
I
we're
feel
on
like
that path.
God is really everyone's
Indra.
problem, first off.
Hasn't bothered me in my dreams.
So, Syndra, I'll give you one more roll, and I'll give you a choice. Another Arcana roll, or you can go a little bit heavier and go with religion.
Why would I roll something that's not, going to give me something high?
A crit anyway, apparently.
Because had you chosen religion, you would have known a little bit more particular information.
Figured.
With the Arcana, you just get more details of the black slot, or rather, what they're also given another name, the void slot. And
God damn it.
you recall something very far in the back pieces of your memory that black slot are known to become clerics.
Meaning they would. Oh no. Wait.
That's a.
Go on.
Well, black sloths are also common for becoming religious leaders.
Why do I have a feeling this is
Divine
going to...
casters.
Why do I have a feeling this might tie back into me?
I don't know. Everything with the void is you. Not everything is about you, you know.
I'm not saying it is, but considering what you are saying... Oh, God.
Then why did
Considering
they
my
go
people
after
were
my
also looking
dad's?
for void root, it makes sense.
Why did they go after my dad's people then?
Probably because you were... Oh my God, it's because you fucked... Or your dad fucked whoever the hell that was. You know...
Did
woman's
black
name
go to
like...
the woods with 1,000 young? Get right.
I'm not going to fucking repeat her name for the sake of my ears bleeding and because I physically can't stomach her.
Also, I'm going to DM this to you because you rolled in at 20, so I'm going to be somewhat lenient-ish, but a name does come to your mind. And I just sent it to you on a DM. You may do with that name however you wish.
I feel like I can hear Moogle slowly dying on the inside.
I am a little bit.
Cinder, you're doing that weird thing again where you stare off into space because you learned something that you probably won't tell us. Or you postulated, as you say.
Oh, just... You know about the plane Limbo?
The one where you go under the pole. But yes, I do.
For better or for worse.
You know who rules the plane of limbo, right?
No, didn't care much for religion, so it kind of slipped my mind.
I'm not entirely sure how they say the word. I don't think I really should. But there is a Slod Lord of Entropy.
Of course there is. Why would there not be? Should I be worried about what the fuck his name is?
I mean, Cinder pulls out a piece of paper, kind of writes it down, and then just kind of passes it over. I'll
Hey.
Which one? Miser, because I actually had looked into this prior to some other stuff because I was looking for some shit for what is the chamber. First or second?
What are you talking about? First or second?
The Lord of Entropy. I guess technically. Yeah.
Second would be.
Oh.
But
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me! And she crumbles up the paper.
But I will say this though. Shub, can you roll me a history at advantage?
Yep.
Did we fucking kill that asshole? I hate it so much. Yeah, no, I got it.
Going through the memories of your departed father, you recall the day that the Slod annihilated your entire tribe. Your father, Kermit, was just coming back after excavating a particular sword from its ruins.
Yeah, the giant sword, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What you recall was that the sword was embedded into something in the ground.
It was bones, right?
A lot of bones.
Yeah, yeah. What kind of bones?
Now you're gonna have to roll another history check on that one.
Is it at
This one's
advantage again?
normal.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
normal?
normal.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
God.
A 5.
Alright.
It was a lot of bones. A lot of really big bones. Heck, it might have even been a dragon. Or a giant fucking frog. You don't know the difference.
That's true. I wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, same, Moogle. This is why I hate doing research for my own shit and then it comes back to me it's somewhere else. Damn it, Miser.
Can I see the name on that piece of paper? Maybe my dad will. I'll have
I
a
don't
memory.
want you to see it for the fact that it might activate some horrible memories. But fuck it, why not? And she'll toss you the ball of paper she rolled up.
Does it
Here,
start with? Does it start with a Y?
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Is that?
the? I'm sorry.
Does that link anything in me, Miser?
Sadly, no. Not off the top
Yeah.
of your head. Because
Huh.
unfortunately, Kermit did not meet said individual that requires that knowledge check.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I think technically Oberina did once. By offering literal entropy to the fucking ends. Like a while ago.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I just thought about that. I'm like, I know where it's going. That's not a good thing.
Well, I will say this. You do recall that the current person who's holding the sword is Akra.
Oh no.
And her current whereabouts is unknown. As in, Mavis and Adaria, you both went into the book, but Akra did not follow through or follow with you.
Wait, the giant sword she has?
Yeah, she
Mhm.
has a giant sword currently.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
My dad found that sword in a giant in bones. Actually, the day my grandparents were killed, he was going to get that sword, and he found it in a giant pile of bones. So, well, something really big, something either reptilian or amphibious.
Why?
Sounds like we need that sword back.
I don't think we need the sword back. I think we need to fucking. Ah! God damn it.
Okay.
What's
Yeah,
up?
I'm gonna ask. The
Yeah, Randy,
sword
what-
you're talking about, is it the sword that Akra currently wields?
Yeah, it's the one that Omarina had, but then it was passed to
Okay.
her. Yeah, not the one you have.
Not
to
the one
clarify.
I have. Okay. I
Correct.
was like, wait.
It's the giant sword that Kermit had way back when.
It's the sword that got passed around by literally half
Oh,
the
that
party.
giant slaying
Yes.
sword. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one
Okay,
that
that's
like the
I
giant
assumed
king
it was
sword.
not the sword I have, but at the same time I was like getting that confused with the phrase Aqua's sword, and I was like, I'm gonna ask.
No, it's the one that Akra took as a replacement.
Gotcha,
Mavis,
gotcha.
you know what Akra is?
You don't? I was the one who's gone.
She was with you, was she not? That's what we were told by Deneb.
Looked to Ari. It was just us, I thought. Did she try to come in with us?
Yeah, oh, there you go.
I thought she was here.
Oh god. Why do I
Are you
feel
telling me you guys lost my mom?
We don't have a
You
mom
lost your
tracker
mom.
on us. Sorry, let me remind me next time that we can just ping your mom every time we lose track of her. God damn it.
Well, at the very least, I would think I could say, "Hey, where's my mom?" And you could say, "Oh, she went there."
We were told specifically by Deneb she went with you. It's not our fault that she got lost in whatever the fuck you were doing.
I'm gonna take out the book.
Oh no. Wait.
And I'm going. What?
Wait, I have something for this. Miser. I put on
Yes.
my owl goals. I want to look for I guess an aura site. If I could follow, because I'd know at least Mavis would have it on it. I want to see if I could find Akra's aura, or at least like a trail it might have left.
Okay. You don't see anything that looks resembling like Akra's aura.
Fuck. Okay, you might have to ask the book.
Also,
I will.
Mavis,
Wait.
you're opening the book, right?
I am.
Oh god, I'm about to
Oh.
get my fucking eyes flare blasted.
Well, first, unfortunately, how wide are you opening up that book, Mavis? Is what I had to ask.
Well, I'm gonna write in it, so.
Oh
as
no!
Wide as,
I'm
as
about to
wide
get
as.
fucking flashbanged.
Yes, I'm sorry, everyone. I gotta make a quick measurement.
Oh,
I'm about to see 8 Guardians auras, and including everything from fucking Helm in my eyes.
Well, you're just at the edge of it, so I would say you don't have to make any saving throws. But Shub, Syndra, and unfortunately Mavis yourself as well, and I will roll for the other party, the NPCs.
yeah.
Because a bright light does go through. Tyrannin, Helena, Binge, Janora, and little Sphinx Melina gets a nice view of everyone's reactions as extreme bright light goes right through it. Everyone roll me a Constitution saving throw. That is, well, just Syndra and Shub and Mavis.
What kind of damage is it?
It's just I will let you know when it happens. Honestly, 1, 2,
Part of me feel like it's gonna be like divine or something. Whoosh.
Okay, so Amara. Okay, Smee makes sense. Smee managed to cover his eyes just in time. Not the pumpkin. Pumpkin got full eye blast.
We don't care if the pumpkin got blasted.
I know.
It had it coming.
Oh no, I'm so
No.
upset.
We're
The
happy it
pumpkin
did.
got
God,
fucking
no.
blinded.
Actually, Boris is fine because he was just tall enough to look upward to the ceiling.
That's hilarious.
But so you guys don't take damage, but this piercing light blinds you for a round.
What I imagine is it's like
In fact, let me see. Hold on.
at a rear with like the sunglasses just pulls them up. Damn, that's
Actually,
bright.
hold on. Mavis, Shabrana, you both pass. You managed to cover your eyes just in time, although Shub, it was very piercing light.
Okay.
Syndra, you got a quick glimpse into the heavens.
God said no.
Sindra just sitting there as she takes off the sunglasses. Well, I see these do nothing.
You know, here's a weird question, Visor, since I technically still have it in. Do I see anything radiating from the aura sense? Considering I would still have that, and she just opened it and it let the heavens fucking loose.
Uh, yes, it would look like celestial energy, very pure silver, but nothing like Akra's.
Okay. I
Is
was
it
more
just
curious
like,
if it's like a mix.
is it a
You get
wave
no-
of white light, or does it like it shines and then it goes away, or is it
shines
just a
and it's
steady stream?
not a steady stream. It's like a literal flashbang,
Okay.
and then
Oh.
it does die down. As it does, there's a message on the cover side of it, like the
Oh, do I,
inner cover.
Is that the same one?
I have to probably close out.
It's
Okay.
the opposite one.
Well, I think it's almost the same. The last two words are changed.
That's 2 lines.
Yeah.
Which part's new?
The last two lines. Instead of the fate being in chaos, it says fate no longer set in varied motions of a chaotic many, but with the single stroke of one.
Where are you looking?
Did you not see the message in light?
I'll show it again.
Yeah, my you might want to show the other one too, just so. It's the message in blood, right?
Oh. Okay, wait. I found it. I finally found it, but I don't know. It's not popping up for me. Oh, there it is. It's hidden.
Yeah,
Oh.
fate no longer
It was,
bound
it
by the
was a
whims of the weak.
ghost.
Only the one shall
Okay.
be the truth. Yeah, so it's only the last two lines that change. Actually, okay, yeah. Fate no
Well,
longer-
my bad. Heh. Didn't know it was gonna do that.
You all made
Okay.
the dumbest faces.
I didn't see anything, but it was just funny to watch them all get blinded.
Binge mostly had his focus on the little Sphinx. Alina is like, did the sun just popped up in here? As his head turns to the side.
Cinder, you're flipping off the wall right now.
Great, that's fine.
But you can write your question now, Mavis.
Mavis, why did your book decide to become a flashbang?
I'm probably going to ask questions about that later. I am really focused on my mom right now. But
Alright,
I'll be
fair
sure to
enough.
ask. And that was being very sarcastic.
And once you write your question, roll me a D100 to see which of the guardians actually answer your question.
Um. That should be it. XOXO Gossip Girl.
Didn't
Oh,
ask if she
D100.
had lots of lemons, though.
I thought that's why I just said XOXO Gossip Girl.
God damn it.
Alright, so 40. That would be 1, 2, 3. Oh. That would be from Ragnisms. You got a message back. You get the feeling this was a bard talking to you.
I have to exit out and bin again. Boop. Am I looking at the wrong book? Oh, Answers from the Guardians. I was looking at the wrong book.
Has God forsaken me? Maybe.
I try
I'm
not
gonna
to,
read.
but
I'm gonna read this out loud. She still stands
okay.
guard at the door to the bedroom you two were in. Such a dutiful mother.
Are you fucking
That I would have
kidding me?
killed. I would have liked. Oh my god, I can't read. I would have liked to court, and if I had a physical form. Is the book hitting on my mom?
And your dad's being horny against her mom.
That was probably my dad.
So she's still.
Yes. Yeah.
She's still in the book.
No, she's not in the book.
No, she's still at the door outside of your room.
Where we went into the book. Okay, that's what I was.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, then we're
She's
fine.
still in Denebs.
Well, she
Little-
better be, is all I'm saying.
So glad she's in Deneb's little shop of horrors, and we have to deal with this shit.
Dun, 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 dun.
Shut the fuck up.
Almost like I'm sitting another one shot.
God damn it, Miser. Well, at least for the time being, she's protected there. If we need to message her to get the sword to kill the Great Loathe Slot or whatever the fuck, she's there. So, good, that's taken care of. Let's not worry about that anymore.
I mean, I could cast Sending if you really want.
That's
No,
up to
it's
Mavis.
okay. I just wanted to make sure she was okay. Sorry, I blew up there a little bit.
Which is weird because she saw me take the book out.
Don't question.
What?
But Akra saw Cinder take the book out of the
Oh.
Deneb's place, out of your room.
Oh.
Question
Oh.
is, did
Yes.
you?
When you guys didn't show back up, I went to look for you and just found the book laying there, and
Maybe she went to
So,
sleep or go pee.
no, she was
Huh.
standing right there.
She just didn't notice Sidra fucking take it out and left.
She's just in the corner, the darkest corner, and Cinder didn't even notice her.
Well, anywho,
No, she just
I
made
don't think I
a
could
nice
go
little.
through. Sorry, go ahead.
She just made very light, happy little mom conversation, a thank you and all that stuff, while not paying attention to the door inside.
Yeah.
It's like my real mom forgets about me, and well, I get taken off on my friends. Anyway.
They're
Me, it
bringing
was the
reality
opposite.
into this.
Anyway.
I
Okay.
just don't know what I would do if I lost her again, for real. Again. And actually remember it.
Well, at the very least, she's with the Neb, and the only thing that could take that fucking place down would be a literal orichalcum dragon that we already saw.
We're
I
still
hope.
incurring a bunch
Great,
of
so
mental
reassuring.
spells.
Well, she lived. She just went into her hidey hole.
Mm-hmm.
She can survive that. I hope.
So you gonna offer your next question?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I had another question.
You were asking about the light thing.
Oh, yeah. Since I have it open. Did you relay what you thought that energy coming from the book was? Or did you keep that to yourself?
I'll probably. Oh, by the way, whatever the fuck your book spat out, it was pure celestial aura, which is great. So that means that thing's touched by like 20 gods and been passed around. Why?
She...
I feel like this is the moment if I was fucking in the room, I just fucking look at you. Go on.
That's real. I'm trying to sound it out because I'm stupid.
Oh boy.
Do you need help spelling the word celestial? It's
To back up, I
C-E-L.
got it.
Wait, actually? Oh my god.
Question.
Oh, you're trying to write in the book.
Yes.
Jesus
Pay attention
Christ.
there.
No, I got that, but I didn't realize you didn't know how to spell celestial. It's literally in a language. I'm 90%
I
sure
literally
what.
can't spell. Spelling is the worst. I should have put like, love you. Thanks for answering. Like, I feel like
Lots
the
of
book is feeling used.
lots of lemons.
LOL.
Roll. All right. So as you write that, roll me a
Oh
d100.
yeah.
I hope to God it's not Tyrion's dad again.
No. Someone
Who is
else.
it?
Sherry the clown.
Probably
Oh.
fucking. Oh no.
Right. In that particular case, could you just also roll me a d10? And I will say this: you want to aim high.
Oh no.
I mean, that's more than half.
That's good enough.
Okay.
You didn't want to hit 1 to 5 or
Oh, I get so nervous.
I always love waiting for my turn to just copy and paste. Also, I love how I forgot Sign answered one of my questions.
Yes. So, this one comes from a very familiar person
Oh,
that you just met.
oh my god! Really? I hate you. Go on.
The celestial stairway to the throne of the overgod is this falling and collapsing multiverse. ... AO.
I hate it. I hate it. I fucking hate it.
It was your question.
That doesn't mean I like it.
It's everything. Besides alright.
I'm pretty. I'm gonna fucking hit you with a spoon.
Way over here.
Why
can
do I
throw.
keep dry heaving today?
Well, wait. If she has the book of AO, does that mean Nicholas is the book of? You know.
No, really.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm normally not privy to this information 90% of the time, considering you keep us in the dark about things.
For very good reason.
Well, good. Now
Mostly
it's
like bleeding out of your eyes last time.
whatever.
Speaking of which, since Mavis, you've spoken a particular name out loud.
Oh
with that
no!
book in possession-
Oh
The book explodes.
no!
No,
I die.
I'm not gonna be that vicious.
I was gonna say if it's the book I'm thinking it's based off of. I hope. Oh my god.
I just know.
God damn it.
It's
Here it is.
Sorry, hold on. It's supposed to be 50 feet, but
I really.
Oh
I
my
feel
god! It's
really
gonna
bad.
fucking flashbang the whole bar.
I always feel bad for all of my
who says
characters
there's a flashbang?
Oh no.
because the player is dumb. Did I have common sense to not say the name out loud? No. I was like, I'm gonna read the book out loud.
To be fair though, most people, even in like Forgotten Realms lore, don't even know who AO is. So like the name really wouldn't mean a lot
Yes.
unless you're either highly
Speaking of
religious.
which,
I'm gonna blame it on
I need
you,
everyone.
AO2.
Shut up.
I
I'm
need
gonna
everyone to
hold
roll
on.
me a. I need everyone to roll me an intelligence saving throw as Mavis speaks a word in.
Jeez. Of course Syndra fails it.
I'm so fucking smart.
Lore
I will tell you
actually
what to roll.
dictated how
Oh,
Syndra
damn.
rolled.
Okay. Now I need to roll d20s for the others. Let's see.
Moogle, that's
1,
hilarious
2,
that you
3,
rolled the nat 1 on the literal
4,
thing that you probably despise.
5,
I don't
6,
despise AO.
Well, let me
7,
refer that. You're holding his opposition technically
8,
right now.
9, 10. Okay, that's gonna be 10 because Bozamari is in the back. He also counts because he's in radius and he was listening in. So roll D10, D20. Starting from Janora. Actually, no, wait. That guy's also there too, so I gotta put 11.
I'm gonna get us kicked out.
We've done worse in this bar.
Okay,
We literally blew up its
so-
patrons when it was made.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh yeah.
He definitely failed. Janora failed. Unfortunately, Baby also failed. Binge got the
Oh.
nat 1. Helena also failed. Helga, unfortunately, also failed. This thing does not really count, but I rolled it for it anyway, so it automatically failed. Smee sadly failed as well. Boris has failed. Both girls here failed as well. Galmac was out of range and he wasn't even paying too much attention. He was making food. So I will tell you right now, the DC was a flat 20.
Damn.
You
So,
bitch.
yes. So the only ones that have succeeded is Tiernan, Adaria, and Arizel. Everyone that has failed, what Mavis had just said comes off as an annoying screeching noise that does not come from any intelligible language that you have heard. Those that have passed, you heard the name, but not just that, the knowledge of what power behind that name comes to mind too, that this is not just any god, this is the god of the other gods, the overlord, the one that when someone rises to godhood, they only answer to that being and, in a sense, become his slave or its slave. You're not sure of its gender, but there is a risk when it comes to being a god. And the only way one does become a god is through Ao's ruling, or rather his decree.
See, Tannen, that's why I fucking
And
hate it. Oh, sorry.
to add now, because Mavis was one who failed too, that answer about to get changed. So the sentence still remains the same, except now
Wait, I thought I said AO before.
you did, but not in the
Did.
presence of that book when it was opened.
I guess because it's
Oh.
literal.
Wait, what?
Well, think of who the book was bestowed by, and think of saying its name is essentially like inciting its holy relic. So you essentially activated like a triggered spell that the name would set it off.
Right, but I guess I missed what changed in the book, is what I'm
Oh,
asking.
Mars are still getting it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
thought it already
So,
happened, and I was like, I don't see a difference.
so the sentence is mostly the same until you get to the last part where the name itself there is now burnt off, as if someone was trying to remove a much more complicated name.
You know what? We're gonna use code names from now on.
And I'm going to give this bit to Tyrion because he rolled a nat 20.
God damn it.
Dragon
dear.
Boy, no.
I sent it to you on the DM, my friend. Do with it what you will if you're willing to make that risk.
He's just gonna look at you all and go, I have learned something.
You're not going to share it, are you?
I don't want my brain to explode.
Maybe just put the book away.
Because Tyrion,
But the 2 letters, I will say, are a code name.
I will
Huh.
say this. I will say this, Tyrion. This is something that I will tell you right now because you rolled nat 20 for plot, but also because you realize that the name Ao is not a name, it is a station of power, it is a title.
Yeah, that's those 2 letters are more like a position, like a king. Name behind the station, and I know it.
Well, good thing that true names have power. Just don't fucking repeat it anywhere near her. Except Mavis.
Not my plan.
Though I imagine you'd probably talk to Cinder about it since she would probably be more privy to the information than most of us.
Has the screeching stopped?
Yes, it had.
It
Oh.
did. It
Oh,
has
so
stopped
that's
them.
why your ears were bleeding. Didn't notice as she just sips some wine.
Yes. Because those who did a regular pass, they heard AO. Tyrion, who rolled a nat 20, because that's the only condition I was going to give it the truth of it, heard something else. And because Mavis had spoken what a particular guardian had given, activated a particular failsafe. That much you all can guess. As for the extent of that mystery, we will find out for the next session. As you're all deciding to check out or at least scout out the wizard tower that's made its way toward the Emerald Star Outpost, and well, Helena's back to normal-ish. She's reincarnated as a halfling. And well, I suspect we'll be having a lot of fighting, and Shub's gonna get some slot intake. I am your DM for the evening, Miser Mark. Thank you all for coming to this game session. Find my content on both YouTube and Twitch under Miser Mark. Now I'll hand it over for tomorrow's DM, Jeebus Adingus, who has discovered a surprising truth.
Yeah, you can catch us tomorrow playing some more D&D. Makes Salvation, that is the campaign that I run. I'll be doing a hell of a lot more talking. And we are diving into really trying to figure out where Fade's headquarters is. Do about it when you guys figure it out. But we will leave that up to my players tomorrow. A lot of fun. Now I'll throw it over to
Oh yeah, the person who doesn't have a campaign going at the moment.
I'm so sad. It's over.
The ugly crying we're doing.
Yeah, I feel it.
Now who's Zimar gonna throw his rocks at?
I don't know.
His kids? Okay, that was kind of me.
Sorry, that was just a epilogue thing. Yeah, so I'm Gothmoogle. I play Syndra, and I play Callisti tomorrow. And recently we ended Sea of Sorrows last week, so if you haven't watched that, go back and watch it. It's only 40-something episodes. You can do it.
29.
Anyway, Mariner.
Hello. I am Transpacific Mariner, all everything. But yeah, and I guess next week, where it'll be my campaign again, the party gets to come back, maybe talk a little bit with a few of the other people that they save from the pods, and make their way back to Avu and have just a fun time. Definitely, and also they get their hands probably on all the stuff they bought. So I can't wait to give them physical pipe bombs in D&D, because that's always a good sign. But anyway, I'll throw it just back over to Salad to give us what he's up to this year.
Hi, I'm Violated Salad. I play Shub. We're gonna eat some slods coming up soon and see what happens to me. And you can find my content below where I eat tiny pieces of Warhammer figurines and give you the update on how they come out down below. And I'll give it back to Miser.
Jesus Christ.
Does anyone else have anything to plug in?
No, that should be it.
River?
I'm Rowan. I'm a new streamer. I'm working on a schedule, but for sure Tuesdays. It was Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Thursdays are gonna change, so we shall see. But yeah, you can just find my content on my streams on Twitch at twitch.tv/Rowan0514.
River, anything, or are you good?
Nope. I'm good.
All right, I'll close it out with the thank you everyone for coming to this D&D session. I'm working on low tech equipment since I have recently moved. I'll eventually start building things up. If anything, I'll probably be doing a bit of the going back and forth from my new locale to my old locale until I fully settle in one place and the other. I hope you all have a good night. I will hopefully roll again with you all